Welcome to FurCast, episode 302. I'm your
Powered
host
by
this
Flex
evening.
Tape.
It is not powered by Flex Tape. It should be powered by Gaff Tape, but we ran out, or / don't have any. I had Gaff Tape at the old studio, by the way, but...
Remember our old gaff tape that was hanging up on the wall as a memento? We probably
yeah.
we have some of that gaff tape still in that box, probably.
Really? Just like that we cut? Oh my god, we can use it.
That is the memento from when the interview happened from
yeah.
one show.
Yeah, when we were on that television network the one time, and the crew that showed up had a bunch of gaff tape, and they left it on our wall, so we, kept it.
I think it's in a sealed bag.
Is it really?
I think it is in a sealed Ziploc bag in the box over there.
Oh my god. This whole fucking pre-show we've been arguing about gaff tape because Pharaoh took a bunch of packing tape, cardboard packing shipping tape, and taped over a bunch of cables by the door.
In my defense,
And it left residue over all the cables.
In my defense, I said, do we have any gaff tape? We need to tape this down when we have all the people coming in for episode 301. You said no, gaff tape is too expensive. So I had to use...
I just didn't have any.
So I had to use what was around to fix the solution, or make a solution for a problem that we had of people tripping over wires coming into the studio for the 301st episode.
Yep.
And guess what? My solution worked.
It did.
Until today.
Until today.
Last
Until
night,
you-
actually. Yeah.
Not my problem then.
You live here.
I know, and it is my problem, but I fixed the problem. Now it's his job to repair the fix of the problem with a new fix for that problem.
Jeez. Anyway,
Anyways,
my name is...
I am... Oh, wait, do you introduce yourself already?
I already introduced myself, but I'm Paradox.
He doesn't count.
I'm Pharaoh.
I am your returning guest, Gaia.
And I'm Sophos. I'm a wolf, and this is my first time on the show.
And this is quite a big deal.
You're
It's
too
the first time on
tall.
the show because, yeah, you are too tall. But so you have been doing stuff for us for ages. I've only ever met you 3 times before this at cons.
Yep.
And finally, you're here. So Sophos is the person who does our chat room bot and the voting for show titles and a bunch of other things that I don't know.
Can I say if I was happy because you just swallowed and I heard it swallow into the mic?
Oops.
It was a good rewarding sound. You were just ready to talk. You're
All of the Vor fans got very excited right now.
Yeah.
the mics pick up everything. We know your heartbeat. It's monitored in the other room.
Okay.
Just in case.
So anyway, Sophos, well, I'm glad to have you here, especially because you're probably never coming back.
It's a bit early to say that.
Oh, you think so? Oh, we'll give Pharaoh another 5 minutes. He'll scare you away.
I haven't scarred you enough.
Yeah, he hasn't scared you enough. You should have him show you some of his other work projects and
What about the fan?
and yeah,
Oh, that terrifying fan in the other
the
room.
fan that you strapped to a window, or
No, you didn't strap it to the window. You strapped it to the blinds.
No, it is hung from the blinds with Ethernet cable, and then it is then wrapped.
I thought that was a bungee cord.
No, that's Ethernet.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
to be fair, in the old studio, I used a bunch of stripped Cat 6 to tie up the TVs that were being held. To prop the mounts for them.
So you can't even be mad at me because
Yeah.
those are all the screens.
We both do it.
Yeah.
we both do horrifying things.
Well, I mean, I guess if you have boxes of Cat 6 just laying around, you can use it for whatever.
Improvise. Works as great string.
This whole show is improvising.
Basically,
My life is improvising. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how it works.
So we've got Gaia and Sophos in the studio. A little bit later, after we do a roundup in news, we have a bunch of stuff to catch up in the roundup, by the way, because, of course, we didn't do one for 301, so it was a little crazy. But once we do that and then do some news, we've also got a game review that we're going to be doing. We're going to be reviewing a DOS game. I am really excited for this. We literally have a DOS emulator set up for this.
I hate you.
It's going to be so much fun. And then, in the meantime, we've also got Alkali and Xander joining us. How's it going?
Not bad. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. And this was kind of this random idea of just we should do stuff together because you guys have an awesome show. And speaking of which,
And he's fabulously blue.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah. Blue is the best color. I mean,
Exactly. I mean, you can't have any other color besides blue. Well, you can, but it's ours. Just
Just
It's just-
declare the best color. You can't just declare the best color.
we can always declare the best color. It doesn't mean that we're right, but we'll side with ourselves.
we've already declared the best tape is Gaffer's tape. We don't need to declare the best color, okay?
But if he was green, he would die.
Dabadi.
We do have our AV tech here with us. It was a last-minute addition because he helped us get all this reset up. I would like to introduce the king of AV for us, Mackie.
How's it going, Mackie?
Okay. It's good. How about you?
Pretty good. We had a fun time of adventures fucking around with hardware at AC, trying to get the VJ stuff to work.
Yep.
But yeah, so speaking of amazing AV setups and fun things, you guys had a kick-ass stream for Foxmoor Pepper Coyote.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank you
so much.
so much, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So you watched the insanity.
We did, yes, and
I think we played part of it on the show.
we actually played part of it, yeah, I believe during our last or the roundup on our last show. But first of all, the setup was amazing. You guys were just like chilling in the backyard with drinks and everything, and then you guys also had them like live performing music. Yeah, that must have been insane. And I know Mackie had like 10 jobs.
Oh, yeah.
It was really busy.
In my experience, it was just sitting in front of a camera. Was there more to it than that, Mackie? I don't remember.
I mean, a little bit.
Just a few things involved, right?
There are a couple more cables than there used to be, but
Yeah, a couple more cables. Alkali's house looked like it was had a computer virus or something. There were so many freaking wires. It was a matrix.
There are holes in my wall. You put holes in my wall,
Hey,
and I
don't judge
loved
me.
it.
Hey, that's good cabling.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
Yeah.
very good cabling.
Oh, God.
No,
Yeah.
that was an unbelievable showing by our king of AV over here, Mackie, who showed up to my house and said, "Okay, I've got the setup. Will you help me unload the truck?" And I said, "What?"
Is there a
Feels like
phone
what it
on the
means.
tree over there? What is that on the tree?
yeah,
Is that a mic or a phone?
no, that's
Yeah.
an iPhone. That's the Apple tree.
It is.
It's the
I fucking hate you.
I forgot that you guys could see my apple
Yeah.
tree.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Apple tree was in full view right next
God
to Pepper
damn it!
Center's.
So I'm b-rolling a clip from the live stream where you guys had pandas there too. You guys, I mean, you guys raised so much money so fast.
That is the unbelievable talent of two of the most amazing people in the fandom, Foxmoor and Pepper Coyote. They brought in the people. We merely set up the equipment and served the drinks. They are unbelievable.
How many minutes did it take you to reach the 12,000 goal?
12 minutes.
That is no 12,000 goal. You're thinking of 10. The 12,000 goal was reached in 15. We wanted it in 12. We missed it by a hair. Remember?
No, it was 12,000.
No, you know what? Go with
12
Mackie.
12,000
Mackie
was the
knows
minimum.
this way better.
12,000 was the initial goal, and that was hit in 12 minutes, and that was fun.
Was it 12 and 12? Okay, I'm going to go with Mackie because it sounds
$1,000 a
better.
minute.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we
god.
We
12
just
and
we set
12.
everything up and we just sat back and we got to watch them cry. It was great.
It was pretty awesome. Tears were shed.
That was like the theme of the show. Like my only direction was, all right, at one point, Fox and Pepper are going to cry. And I want that streamed over the internet. I want to not be the only one crying for once. Do it, Mackie.
It worked.
He showed up with 3 cameras, a cameraman, new TVs.
Yeah,
that
what
was
the
scary.
hell?
60 frames per second.
He said he
60.
wanted a show. So I was like, okay. And then when I showed up, this was not what he expected. And it was fun.
You showed up 2 days early and took over my kitchen.
Yeah.
We
I was like,
couldn't
hey,
make
there's
chili.
no food in this room right now.
You couldn't
And
make
not
chili.
far
That's a
away from
tragedy. Is chili
was a
something
tragedy.
you make often?
There's a lot of chili in this house. Actually, if you watch our show Dungeons and Dragons, the chili joke that rears its ugly head every once in a while in the show is a inside joke between myself and Xander because the sheer amount of chili that I purchase and make.
Well, my character is always denied chili. He almost gets it, but he always doesn't get it. So that's just a
You will
running
never
joke.
have chili on my watch.
Either at the end or in heaven when I'm dead. Going to chili heaven.
Stop chili heaven.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Stop chilly heaven.
Really, he just wants to go to Chili's.
So Alkali, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I've like gone to a bunch of cons and seen you on stage a whole bunch, and you do the whole thing. It's great. You do the whole thing where if a microphone doesn't work, you're just like, I don't need this, and you just kind of scream. Does your voice actually wear out by the end of a con? Like, is that a thing for you, or are you just like some superhuman like voice amplifier all in one thing?
He eats apples from his apple tree. He always has a good voice.
yeah, see that helps.
I legitimately wish I could take full credit for it. That's a 2-part answer. If you're asking me if I ever blow out my voice during a convention, the technical answer would be no. I don't blow out my voice. I do burn it because people are legitimately funny. Furries make me laugh constantly, and they have the tendency to make me laugh while I'm drinking tequila, and I burn my larynx constantly at conventions. And then my voice just dies. It's terrible.
Benny
you're a
doesn't know how to
tequila.
use-
You're a tequila man. I'm not. I'm not a tequila man.
Oh, my friend, visit me sometime. I will change your mind.
I really don't want to see Pharaoh and Alkali get in an alcohol competition.
Oh, it'd be
No,
a disaster.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
There is never a competition. Drinking should always be done to enhance the moment and never to destroy it.
Our moments would be way too enhanced.
And yeah, it'd be too much enhanced.
Too much
Some
enhancement.
zooming too.
Yes. Alkali and his performance-enhancing drugs. Let's go to the footage.
The tequila.
Here's the strict regimen.
My mother was a bartender, so I gained a lot of tips from her. So I can make any drink that you can imagine, and you won't even taste the alcohol. And that's been a problem for me because I've had a lot of people enjoy my drinks a little bit too much, from Rekka to
It's
CJ
like difficult to go to cons with you because you just like the entire back section of your car when you drive is alcohol.
Oh, I've brought a whole bar to cons. That's what I used to do. Is I brought like 3 totes of alcohol, and I would bartend for the weekend.
We had an incident because I found out that Amazon exists. Did you know you can purchase a pop-up bar off of Amazon for under $200?
Oh my god, really?
It's ridiculous.
Kind of want to
It fits
see this.
into a travel case. It
It fits
right
into a
your
travel
trunk.
case.
It's got wheels. It has wheels, and it takes 10 minutes to have a full corner bar ready to go.
Yeah, I can hear.
And
I heard
I've
Pharaoh
got it.
excitedly typing.
Wow, there's a lot of.
I want the Margaritaville one. Click on the Margaritaville one.
Which
go
one
down.
is that?
No, go down. Go down.
Oh,
Right there.
Oh, it's 330. Oh, look at all the different styles that you can get here.
Oh, Tiki
yeah.
Bar. Oh, brick.
Oh, it
Those
matches
come with
the
Hawaiian shirts. They
stairs.
better come with Hawaiian shirts.
You can't just have Hawaiian shirts.
It's a tiki
Oh
bar.
man, the racing stripe. I love those flames. High speed.
Oh my
Racing
god.
stripes. Oh man, that must be the Guy Fieri
All right.
bar or something.
I think I have an idea for a panel. What's the next con that all you guys are going to be at?
Probably MFF.
MFF, yeah.
MFF.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to write to them tomorrow. I think we're going to have a panel called "We Might Die." You bring your bar, I'll bring my
Oh,
bar.
no.
Have you guys ever watched what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the graphic of 2 solar systems colliding? That
Yes.
will be our 2 bars, and we'll do dueling bars. Like we need banjos and booze. We got this.
This is going to be a
You know, it'd be
That's a good panel name. Banjos and booze.
banjos and booze, yeah. And honestly, people will show up and be like, "So what is this?" And you'll just be like, "Well, it's self-explanatory." And they'll be like, "What?" And you'll be like, "Yeah, look, we got booze and banjos," and like that's it. No other explanation.
So we need to have 2 banjo players, and each one we're getting them drunk on our side.
So that leads me to a question, guys. Do you know of the panel called Advanced Trigonometry?
Oh no.
I do not.
No.
I'm not going to mention the convention, but we'll say that it is a very indie FurCon. So there's this con that did a panel called Advanced Trigonometry.
Right.
And it was in the book, and it said, Advanced Trigonometry, come, learn, advance. And that was like the entire description. Well, if you went, it was a beer pong competition
Oh my god.
for 2.5 hours. They expected 4 or 5 people to show up and be like pleasantly surprised. No, we forgot something. Furries. It had 30 people show up, not knowing what it was, just wanting to go, I'm going to the trigonometry panel.
My favorite part of that is that there was the beer pong, but there was also math people
Yeah,
there.
there was also math
that
people. People
went
showed up.
full beautiful mind on their asses.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And
It
were
was amazing.
sketching out full things on poster board.
Yeah, there were
That
poster
is
boards at the end of it,
fantastic.
like of advanced trigonometry.
We-
They came out of this like beer pong panel.
We
It
have
was
those posters.
Awesome.
I will bring them out later. We will take pictures and send them to you.
They're fantastic.
I love this.
I feel like for the panel with like the bar or the booze and banjos, though, you need to have a line for the bar, but then you also need to have a line for the banjo. So like people like wait in line for a person to just play them some banjo, and then they're like, "All right," and then they just kind of walk away.
Oh
Is this the
my
line for the
God.
banjo or the bar?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, do it like a marble run. It just randomly splits in the middle. You don't know if you're going to get banjo or booze, but could you really be dissatisfied?
Yeah. And then you could just keep going back through the line and just kind of seeing which one you get.
You got to roll for initiative.
But wait,
Yes.
is this like where you chug the beer and you spin the bat on your head, then you play a banjo? Is it like those games? Like at the local baseball, minor league game? That's what I'm picturing.
It is now.
Okay, cool.
Hey guys, we're gonna get banned from MFF. How you doing today?
They just ban you on principle. Like, they're like, oh no.
Yeah. Preemptive ban.
They just
See,
hear
we're
that you're
talking
planning an
about
event. They don't even know what it's called or what it's about. They just preemptively like. They're like,
Yes.
"Ah, we'll take care of that.
Well, that's where short shorts came from, MFF.
Wait,
God, the
what?
short shorts thing. Oh God, this is.
Wait, what?
Yeah, where did this even come from? Like,
I mean, if it was a 70s theme,
No.
maybe. That had
I
all
just
sorts.
decided that you know how everyone like at cons has some themed party, like people go underwear parties and
Oh, yeah.
toga parties. I was like, I don't like underwear parties because it just gets a little wild. I'm just not. I just no.
Right.
And then same with toga parties, just gets a little wild, and it's just like.
I didn't know they do furry toga parties. I didn't know that.
so did you plan this when you purchased the things, or did you just like walk?
Yes, I planned it.
Okay, so you went into a.
No, first it was for our gaming show. We had left over, and then I went.
That's right.
And then I went and bought all of them.
So fun fact, Pharaoh went to like a thrift store and just bought like ridiculous clothes because when we were doing the Extra Life thing, part of like the battle between each other was that we'd have to, wear something embarrassing. Well, anyway, a thrift store started calling Pharaoh regularly saying, oh, hey, we have more of those short shorts if you want them.
What the shit?
And they just know
So
him as
I
the
bought
guy.
out all of the short shorts at a thrift store.
All of them, every last pair.
Literally,
one.
then had a party at MFF and was like, well, if you want to drink, you have to be in short shorts. We were
Oh
like, well, I
my
don't have
God.
short shorts. I had a box of short shorts, and Sozin, Sky, Shia, everyone, the picture still exists. CJ was there with his amazing short shorts.
Yeah.
Were they bedazzled?
No, but he had a pink shirt and tie.
I
That's
don't
great.
know how big Simpsons fans you guys are, but I'm just picturing you dressed as a pirate and you just let the cargo fly. Arr, my precious cargo.
I hate you so much.
The hot pants, sir? Hi.
Well, the best one, though, is at MFF, didn't you guys, like, start crashing panels, including...
No, we didn't. Okay. There was no point. We weren't crashing panels, okay?
Right.
We all drank. We were all in short shorts, and we strutted down to the main lobby because there was supposed to be con horror stories that Sozin was hosting.
So you wanted to create another one?
Yeah.
Hold on, that was you guys, you sons of bitches. I remember this now, and now I understand the short shorts.
Oh no, it's a sex
When
gang.
worlds collide.
So you
Did
guys...
you just call them a sexy gang?
Yes.
The way we strutted down there, we looked like a sexy gang.
That's right.
What is their gang name?
Legs for days.
Yes.
Damn it! God damn it!
Yeah, the all of the Tor furries are upset about the trademark.
Oh,
But no, you guys went and like somehow accidentally ended up in, was it Kage's panel or something?
Yeah, we were given the panel room number, but we got the panel room number right, but not the location, like Thompson or whatever. So we busted in the doors like we were ready for the con horror stories party, and there was like 30 people in a room, and Kage was on stage. And like mid, like whatever he was doing, I don't even know what panel. We still don't know what panel that was. And we strutted like halfway down the aisle, and we're like, "We're in the wrong place." And all of a sudden,
might
like,
have been the pseudoscience panel. If I remember him telling me this correctly, it was pseudoscience.
Oh my god.
oh yeah, then that was it because he was like, "Where are your pants?"
We are here to test the scientific theory that thick thighs save lives.
God damn it!
I wish we were ready for that because then we ended up going to the con horror stories and
There you go. You guys were just like, you guys were literally a sexy gang, just horrifying everybody. You guys were just like, you guys would like lock your arms together and just strut down the con in your short shorts.
well, we haven't done it since we all got banned from MCFC.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, didn't the chairman of MCFC like fake ban you guys? Or
Yeah,
something?
Indy actually wrote
Indy,
banned on all of our badges
Oh my god.
because we strutted into the dance comp and harassed the audio booth with Adi and everyone. And we didn't mean to, but
But
when we were-
alcohol's a thing. We get you.
Yes.
but we
The entire event stopped what it was doing and turned to look at you guys wearing short shorts in the AV booth, and it literally just destroyed the event. Like you
Dear
crashed it
God.
we crashed an event with our legs.
with legs.
That was when I knew that we were too powerful.
Yeah, and that's when you got banned from MCS.
You guys are like the best kind of terrifying, just so you know.
Pretty much. That is a really good way to.
You don't want to hang out with me. This is
Incorrect. We're already doing a panel together. Congratulations.
Yeah, and the panel's called "People Will Die" or whatever.
People will die, banjos and booze.
Yes.
Or just banjos and booze, and the description for the event: "Come to die."
Just like Mad Max the panel.
Well, we got new FurCon themes for First Square, that's for sure.
No.
Yes.
Now I just want to make a Mad Max bar.
Of course.
Like with like
Kidding me?
saws, like grinding ice and everything. Just like
This is safe.
yeah.
Your bartender is just really, really like insistent. Witness me as he makes your drink.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, that's bad.
I liked it. Witness
I'm
me.
loving this idea. I will let you guys know if we can make this happen. We are getting banned from a con. This is happening.
You get one glass of water. Do not become addicted to water.
God damn it, Xander.
We have tequila and other fine drinks. Oh,
Oh God.
By the time everyone leaves our panel, they all have a tumor on their shoulder they draw a happy face on.
that makes sense, yeah.
Like people go back to their room and people are like, "Oh my God, you look terrible. What happened to you?" It's like, "Oh, I was at the
We'll bring some silver spray paint.
yeah."
We'll just spray everyone's glasses.
Oh, yes.
Man, we're getting banned from this hardcore. Good work, guys.
Hotels love spray paint.
Oh yeah, the hotel love it. Oh God.
Good one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
We'll just get a
Gentlemen,
can of
thank
silver.
you so much. Thank you so much for having us on. And I had noticed right at the beginning when we were listening to your show, this is your 302nd episode.
Yes, kill us.
Yeah,
now.
please kill us.
I mean, we basically just repeat ourselves every 20 episodes. I don't know how the hell you guys are doing it.
Yeah, I don't know either. But we just keep going, keep doing. I don't know.
I bring a laptop in that's slowly dying, and then I just kind of improv the rest.
It's all improv. Basically, the meme of the shows that we never plan anything. So like everybody shows up, we're like, "What are we doing?" We're like, "I don't know."
That really is how every podcast starts. I put a microphone in front of Alkali and said, "Okay, start talking." He's like, "What?" And that's
See
how we
what you
started.
said there? You said starts. And
Yeah, the difference is we just kept going.
yeah, we never stopped. So we never really fully started after the start of,
It's one of those things where like somebody asks like, "Oh, so what's your show?" And I just kind of start sobbing and go, "I don't know."
what's it about? What do you do?
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
there's a
you have to
lot of things we do.
Just take one from Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing.
There you
Just
go.
go with it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Accurate. It's
Pretty
a show
much.
about a train crash.
Oh,
My favorite is especially when you're at the level of like, okay, we have now been doing this. We just passed our 200th episode from a recorded studio. You guys are on your 302nd. The tech problems that you get to experience.
Jesus.
Oh, glorious, glorious tech problems.
Yep.
We had a fireside for our Patreons only last night. And literally 30 seconds before we went live, our other AV tech, Miko, our roommate who joined us for the cast, his chair broke. We use camping chairs outside, and the fabric just decided, no, I'm done with your shit, and released. And he was sitting behind the chair with a screwdriver screaming, "Man, this is the bonus round. I got it. How much time is left?" Fixing a chair up until the moment we went live.
by the way, Miko is like 5 pounds, so that's just the gods spiting us, really.
Yes, that chair was not having it.
Yeah.
I literally bought chairs 30 minutes before the show started.
Yeah.
That's
we're-
the
That's
way
where,
to be.
oh wait,
Literally.
that's where you went.
Hold on. That's where he went. Did you not notice you didn't have chairs until 30 minutes ago?
No,
no,
there
we
were
already
other
had-
chairs.
We've been using shitty folding chairs. So that's the other fun thing is like we spend tons of money on like AV gear, but we have like crappy like $10 folding chairs priorities.
Chairs are expensive.
Yeah, chairs are expensive, man.
My D&D crew that does Dungeons and Dragons with me just told me that they refuse to do season 2 unless I buy them better
We
chairs.
need new chairs. It's just terrible.
Yeah, we're getting to that point too, where it's like, hey, okay, we just spent like $1,500 on like a camera lens. Can we buy a chair that isn't $15?
Excuse me, these like $15 chairs from the 1970s are very comfortable. They just need to be raised up a little bit.
Yep.
And they
clean.
feel
I'm
very
very,
evil
like-
when you like just
That's
rest
what-
your arms
oh,
in
go
them.
Yeah.
I have a very important question for you. What did you do with your old chairs?
I'm using one of them.
So one of them is like one of those fake leather chairs, and the leather is slowly disintegrating. So there's just particles from it everywhere in the room. So like you'll just be going around and you just find little pieces of this leather.
They keep like we don't have any like this. Actually, I think is the only matching chairs that we now have in the house. No, besides the other two out there.
Oh, that's true. And
But we never have 3 of the same chair throughout the house. The kitchen table has
Yeah.
4 different
it's just
chairs.
all random scattered chair, and then all of our glassware in the kitchen is all from cons. Like every glass, it'll be like MCFC, MFF. Like they're all like sponsor,
Yeah.
whatever
That's
things.
like- that's basically all of my nice T-shirts right now is from cons.
All of our fine china has some FurCon on it, basically.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Well, I run a convention. That's how we decide
I-
next year's gift. It's like, okay, what dishes am I missing? All right, that's what we're giving out.
I need a few more of these. We're just gonna.
I just want a con to start doing like sets of just stupid fucking thing. Like, what if you're super sponsoring, you get forks like one year, then knives the next year, then spoons, and then you have like a
Square.
salads bowls, like, and then like.
Shit, salad bowls. We haven't done salad bowls. Guys, we're doing salad bowls at First Square.
You're the con chairman.
Yes, I can do whatever I want. No one listens to me.
Is it an ironic gift because you're not going to put any salad in that bowl whatsoever?
See, that's the thing. You don't have to go that far. It's a vegan theme, so you can kind of add other things in, and then it'll just
No,
be a
it's not
complete joke.
vegan. It's herbivore.
Mackie,
It's a
Mackie, help me
herbivore
out.
con.
Which
Herbivore
con?
con.
Which con almost had the riot at closing ceremonies unless we made the con theme for next year eat your vegetables? Was that
Oh,
IFC or
God.
First Squared?
I think it was First Squared.
Okay, so that,
Oh,
that was
'cause
when
of
they came and
kale.
delivered the like many plates from the hotel of kale.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus.
Ooh, kale.
oh, it's
Yeah,
disgusting.
it was
Oh.
ridiculous. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
we almost got forced into a con theme of eat your damn vegetables. And I was tempted.
Oh.
Wow. Would that would every like I don't even know what you would do with that theme. Like would everybody just
Salad
finish every
bowls.
event with
Baby
salad
carrots.
bowls.
Baby carrots.
There'd just be little carrots everywhere, like carrot
Yes.
plushies or something. Oh my god.
It's a con theme. The con theme, for the most part, it just kind of exists until you go to one of the cons. It's like, we love this theme. Let's go crazy. Like BLFC. Mackie, what year was that? Year 1 for BLFC?
which one?
The insane.
BLFC has always been on point with their themes. They've been
they're
just
amazing.
insane. I think the other one that's been really good was FWA when they did the full college life jackets and everything.
That's a good one.
Wow.
Yes, they had
That I
full
really
like
liked.
Oh, I loved how FWA's one year was Furry University, so all their
That's-
logos
yes.
said FU.
Oh, man.
And then there's the Ohio convention for Reality. For Reality is unbelievable at theming. They have a crew that makes a new fursuit for the con almost every year, up to and including a human
Robot.
robot. Yeah, it basically looked like GLaDOS and amazing. Yeah, they do a great job on
wow,
theming.
I've not heard of them. So
They're-
I'm now intrigued.
Yeah.
A small, wonderfully done Ohio con. I've been going there for quite some time for Reality. Wonderful, wonderful people.
Sweet. Well, yeah. Well, thank you guys for like just randomly joining us and having a good time. We definitely gotta come on your show at some point too.
Absolutely.
We would absolutely. And now that I know that you're all drinkers, we're just going to fly you out. How much does it cost to fly your bar out here? There's my new question.
Yeah.
Or just buy another one on Amazon. Just quantity 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Well, the thrift store
such good
that I got
friends.
these chairs from,
Yeah.
they had a whole 70s section, and like the old like bearskin carpet rug with like the fireplace that was like half detached.
Oh no.
Then they had a like
can we instead
leather bar.
instead of
They had a
having
leather
door-
bar that you could buy too, and I think it was like
Oh.
$400.
Oh.
I gotta say, instead of having a studio door, can we just have like a bead curtain that like you just push through?
Yeah.
That's soundproof, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go with yes. We don't know how audio works.
Put
This is
it, no,
what
put it
Mackey's for.
behind the bookshelf. So
Oh,
like,
yeah,
after
there
you
you
open
go.
the bookshelf door, then you go through the bead curtain.
Oh yeah, our studio is gonna have
Outside.
a bookshelf door, so like
Yeah.
you have to like pull a book to open a secret door.
But,
I would definitely enjoy that. I want a secret door.
Well, what I was
But
thinking
then-
is like, what I was thinking is filling the shelf with like furry porn, but then there'd be like a Bible, and you pull the Bible and the door opens or something.
See, I went dark with it. I was like Mein Kampf.
Jesus.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm liking where this is going.
Because then you're going to an attic.
Oh. So wait, you don't want the Diary of Anne Frank? I'm done.
That's my initial thought was. Like, I thought that would have been the funniest, but I was like, oh, that's kind of mean, though, too. I was like, it needs to be something random, like Necronomicon, and you just pull it, and, like, Pentagram shows up, and then the door opens.
The problem with that, most of the books on Alkali's shelf are the Necronomicon.
Shut up. I was a teen once. I'm allowed to have dark literature.
Oh my god.
We have a book ordained by the Pope for exorcisms.
We some people know this. I used to run a campsite where we played Nero, a LARP I do. And when we first bought this campsite, there is a historical house. It's a historical site, so we couldn't really do anything to the house. And as we're cleaning it out in the basement, find a shelf with one of those fake books with the pocket in it. And we were so excited until we opened it up and found cocaine. We were just like, wait a minute.
Okay.
And of course, we have the mother of the gentleman who ran this with me, who was like 80 years old at the time, can hear us from upstairs, like, wait a minute, did you find illegal narcotics in my house? We're like, no. So she yells down, what are they? I might want them. Well,
Grandma knows how to party.
It's like, she just comes on. Oh, I was looking for those.
this is the same woman who joined us for the very first charity Cards Against Humanity and shocked the entire room by saying, biggest, blackest dick. I don't get it. They're not that big. Have you seen big Asians? We're like, holy shit, dude.
Wow.
Oh, she's amazing. She's just out of her mind.
She's in 3018.
Mm-hmm.
But
And we love her.
we also got somebody in the chat room named Werefox says his husband or from MFF says hi. Yeah.
Hello.
Tell him his husband from MFF says hi. I'm scared. I don't know what this is, but they're just saying that I should say it.
God, I know what this is.
Wait, what? Did you get married behind
Nothing.
my back?
Shut up, Xander. I love you.
What the hell?
This interview is over.
Wait, this is an interview? Shit.
It feels like it now that Xander knows I've been married 4 or 5 times. Yes.
Only at MFF? Is it what happens at a con stays at a con?
Look, I run some weird panels, guys. I got to be honest with you.
Well, I have a
Sometimes I
wedding
don't know if
dress.
What?
Are you gonna have
Do you
a
need
wedding?
it for one of your panels?
Are you gonna have a wedding dress party now?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, shit.
The brides to be?
Everyone wears one. Yes.
We actually have a friend who was a bride recently and wanted to go to our Vegas con. Like, just bring your wedding dress because it's the Vegas theme, the shotgun wedding theme for Vegas. It's perfect.
I
Just bring
hate
your
you so much.
She was into it. She might do it.
Oh, God.
Just remember, the mouse always wins.
The mouse always
Yes.
wins.
I'm missing something. How does the mouse always win?
The we don't like just saying the theme at First Squared. Like we always kind of hint at it. So at closing ceremonies, we announced the theme for 2019. Said the theme for 2019 is the mouse always wins. Now Miko, our roommate, the head of logistics at First Squared, from the back of the room screams out, "Yay!" and just leaves. Because the theme is Vegas. The house always wins, but we couldn't finish the pun because the entire room was laughing too loud. So a lot of people think the theme is the mouse always wins and have no idea the context of it. So this is going to be a weird year. We might get a lot of cheese.
It's delicious.
It's in Wisconsin. Of course we're going to get a lot of cheese.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh my God! Thank you guys so much, by the way, for joining us. This is awesome.
It has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for having us on your show, dude. We are fans, and we have absolutely enjoyed this experience. Thank you for sharing it with us.
I'm upset that I haven't drinking with you in this many cons that I've gone to.
Yeah, it definitely needs to happen.
Well, I am at, I think, all of them from this point forward. I don't freaking know anymore.
If you're trying to find Alkali, he's always at some panel if he's at a con, usually. So.
Yeah, but I've got Megaplex, For Reality, IFC, MFF.
Because you were at Philadelphia doing
Philadelphia.
Because that was the new. Like I was there for the first year I drove down, and I believe you were there drinking with Boozy.
Yes.
I forgot what you guys were playing. King's Cup. King's Cup. Yes.
We took over a table in the hallway, started playing King's Cup, and when hotel security approached us, we said, "Don't worry about it. The only one drinking hard alcohol is the tall, fat guy." The guy nodded and walked away, and I love that hotel.
Oh my god!
You guys were smashed.
I'm always smashed.
Well, I'm glad that you guys made it onto our show and haven't died yet. But we definitely got to. Speaking of death, though, we got to definitely have a panel to kind of kill some people. I think that'd be good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Contact us after the show. I have started submitting my stuff to MFF. I would love to do something joint with you guys. Maybe we can rekindle the Clustercast. If you guys didn't hear about that one at AC, it's a joint podcast that we sometimes run. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Maybe we can make it happen at MFF.
Hey, remember that video that we made on YouTube saying we were gonna have a panel at MFF,
And then we never did.
and then we never did?
Yep, I remember that.
So maybe we'll have a panel at MFF.
Hey
I'll
guys,
tell you
remember
what,
that?
because panel planning is a little boring. Contact me after the show. We'll figure something out.
All right. And one other thing, too. So you guys have anything coming up on the Dragon Show? Anything you guys want to plug or anything to mention there?
As of right now, we just did our 200th episode. Everything is up on our YouTube page. We hope that some few people go and enjoy that. But the big one right now, today was kind of a weird day because my entire D&D crew, there's 6 of us that play Dungeons & Dragons. We are all about to get very busy. So we have been recording episodes of Dungeons & Dragons since 8 a.m. this morning, and it finished half an hour before we got on this call. Wow. And I have to say that these are some of the best episodes we have recorded. My players are stupendous. They are brilliant. They have never played the game properly, and I wouldn't have it any other way. They destroy me with the creativity of spells. So if you guys get a chance, hopefully some people can join us for Dungeons & Dragons. It airs Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time, every Sunday that is not a convention.
Every Sunday. There you go. That's a pretty good way to put that, actually. That's great. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
No problem. And I think you just had it up on your site there. If you want to get anything Dragon Show, www.dragonshow.com is the way to get there because we're on YouTube and SoundCloud and Twitch and all those things. So it's an easier way to find all the stuff that we're doing.
So before you go, I have to ask this. Have you ever had any problems with YouTube with your show?
Is it possible to not have problems with YouTube?
Yeah, we have our own streaming infrastructure because we just couldn't fucking deal with it. Like all of the and we still simulcast on YouTube, but it still gets taken down all the time. Like
they're like, "Oh, you played Country Roads." Or no, Pepper just played that with his mouth. That wasn't the song that was played on the stream.
There it is.
Yep.
So it's like, God damn it. And we've dealt with it. We're still up, luckily. But yeah, we feel your pain on the YouTube side.
I got to be honest with you. The fact that we're still up on YouTube after Alkali's fuck tubs, I think we're fine for now.
Yeah.
Oh, and if anyone out there is about to like, oh, this sounds fun, we're going to go listen to the Dragon Show. Don't listen to it around your parents. Don't listen to it. Don't, seriously, just be forewarned. We're weird people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So back in the day, we used to do a lot more like fan emails, and we always get emails from especially younger kids and stuff like that, asking questions and we just got this email, no explanation of who they were, where they lived, anything really about them. It was just like, hey, I've been listening to the show. I'm kind of new to the furry fandom. I'm really looking to go to a con. Do you have any advice? So we gave them some advice, and I replied to the email.
I remember this.
Oh, you do? Okay. No, I remember the details.
Okay.
I remember the details.
All right.
They were saying, how do I find other furries in my area? So we suggested IFPL, searching for groups in FA and Facebook. I also mentioned pounce.org and stuff like that. Out of nowhere, I get an email.
I got the email.
That's right. You got the email.
I got the email.
I got the email. You got the
from their parents.
Oh no!
Oh, I do remember.
And the email was like, never talk to my child again. And we were like, whoa!
Oh.
Yep.
Well played.
Well, that was
good. That was
yeah.
good.
I think the most awkward, one of the most awkward and funny things we had was done at our 200th episode. Boozy plays the episodes for his kids. because he's a maniac. He's up there with us and says, and all of a sudden we're talking about, it's this weird inside joke we have called the blood ritual, where everyone just starts screaming the blood ritual, and Boozy's kids just start going, the blood ritual.
Boozy's toddler in one of those toddler chairs. I don't have kids, so I don't know what anything's called. I don't know. The torture device for toddlers. He's in one of those in the softest, childlike voice, in a dead quiet room as the laughter dies down. Ritual. And Boozy's wife, QM, loses her shit, stands up and screams at Xander, "You just made my toddler say blood ritual as one of his first 20 words. I will see you in hell and owe you a drink."
Very nice. Also, I have to mention, not everybody's going to get this, but we kind of had I got the email, you got the email, I got the email. And then somebody in chat, including me, have started going through that whole thing, the whole script from a Strong Bad Homestar Runner email.
Yeah.
Oh,
That starts that way.
But it's so good. I got the email. You got the email.
Wow, I haven't done
Bird
Strong
Plus,
Bad.
Y76P. Oh, that was the virus one.
Yeah. It's probably my favorite Strong Bad email.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that a couple people got that reference in chat and they're starting to.
Oh man, it's so good.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. This has been an absolute pleasure. I really enjoyed this.
God, we're such a disaster together.
Yeah, we're like horrible together. This is great.
Let's go drinking.
Thanks, guys.
You say that about everything. All right.
Yes.
I make a delicious lemon drop. If you like bitch drinks, like I am the master of them.
Oh, see, I'm not a very good bartender. I know how to do vodka and cup, tequila and cup.
Oh, whiskey and
really
cup.
Good. No, whiskey, just bottle. That's very important. Just drink that one out of the bottle. It's self-cleaning, trust me.
You like to make your tequila drinks and
I
frou-frou. What's the one? Never mind.
Tequila and soda, are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that one.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
really
fancy.
frou-frou. Here's the ingredients. 1 part tequila, a splash of soda water, a twist of lime, and ice. The ice should be clear.
One thing I can't drink though is gin. It tastes like a pine tree to me.
My friend,
Yeah.
I will have a single, and I do mean this. Normally, like tequila, I can show you a few good ones. There is one gin drink for non-gin drinkers that will knock your socks off. I need to find very specific ingredients. I will have it for you at MFF. This one is courtesy of Duncan, who has made this drink for me multiple times. I am not a gin drinker. Oh, unbelievable. You have to try this thing. It basically is burning, but happiness.
I love burning happiness.
Burning happiness.
Like the good version of hemorrhoids, burning hem.
What is wrong with you?
Wait, stop for a second there. Is there ever a good version of hemorrhoids? I don't think there's ever been a good version of hemorrhoids, so I feel like your statement there is false, sir.
I'm not putting that in an E621 search.
The good hemorrhoid.
No. You got
The
that
Good
one?
Hemorrhoid? That sounds like a good indie movie.
I got the first one.
Oh my god. All right.
Speaking of alcohol, I think I have one more story to tell you because you were talking about Indie FurCon.
Oh,
Go
no.
for it.
So, I never had lemon drops before.
Oh, no.
Sozin was so kind to explain that they are the best drink ever and that I needed to have one. So, there's an alcohol store that was like maybe 10, 15 minutes from Indie FurCon from I think their old hotel.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's go get the ingredients. And he was like, no, there's a bar downstairs. We can go get a lemon drop.
What did you do?
So we go downstairs to the bar, order a lemon drop, and so kindly I was like, well, I got this. I drove all this way to come and see you guys. So me and Sozin sit there, drink a lemon drop in a martini glass. It's not a lot of alcohol, but it was powerful. But ounce-wise, not that much, if you know.
Lemon drops are pure vodka with some lemon. It's a lot of food. What? Oh, God.
Another sweet and sour mix, lemon, usually lemon vodka, and then a little bit of, trying to think of what else you actually add to it.
Sugar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sugar rim. Yes, you need the sugar rim.
Yes.
I think also a dash of I'm going to regret this tomorrow.
that would be the lemon juice.
Well, so we finish the drink, and the bartender gives me the check, and I'm like, oh, and like I knew a martini was gonna be maybe like at a hotel bar, maybe on the upwards of like $10-12
Per drink. Yeah.
$25.
Oh.
Oh, no.
That's a lot of
We
money.
got 2 of them. So I go,
no.
Susan, do you realize how much these were? He's like, oh, like 13. I was like, $25 a piece.
Oh.
What kind of vodka did they use?
Citron, I think.
Oh.
This
All right,
was not
that's a little bit. That's still not a $25 martini. What the shit?
No. So at this point, I'm cracking up. I'm like, holy shit, this is not 25. I was like, we could have went to the liquor store and bought bottles of vodka for this. And Susan's like, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. So because he felt so bad, he ordered 2 more.
That's how they get you.
You gotta double
So
down,
he
baby.
paid the same amount. So we paid $100 for 4 martinis at Indie FurCon. I was like, I'm never coming back and drinking
no.
here again.
I am calling your accountant. You are no longer in charge of your own money. That is not how anything works, guys.
Wow.
He felt so bad that I already paid that he was like, I can't let you leave this table paying
Yeah, but why would he buy
$50.
more? Why didn't he just give
I
you,
don't know.
Like, just give you, like, cash. Like,
Alcohol. That's why.
Yeah.
Valid point.
this alcohol is so expensive, I'm going to buy more.
Alcoholic accountant. Yeah, that's about right.
So
That would be my job, alcoholic accountant.
All right, guys, save yourselves. Get off the line.
before it's
Thank
too
you so
late.
much, Mackie. I'm so glad you got to stick around with us for a bit.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, everyone, thank you for having us on your show. This has been an absolute pleasure.
All right, thanks. Talk to you soon.
All right. Take
Have
it
a good
easy.
night,
Drink with you
everyone.
soon.
Bye. Oh, I can't wait.
Okay. Well, hey, nobody died, so that
I
went well.
love booze.
Yet.
To be fair, I do like bitch drinks. I do need to go to your party at MFF. That should be fun.
I need to buy more booze.
Well,
I think, well, what's funny is Canada has different levels of booze, and I think I brought some Canadian furs to my party at MFF the one year, and their jaws just dropped, and they're like, this is like $5,000 worth of booze. And I'm like, it's not. It's like $300. Because I would get like wholesale, like a bunch of different ones,
Yeah.
and just I had a lot of discounts.
Also America.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, what do you say we jump into the roundup real quick, and then we're at 50 minutes into the show, so we could probably go on a break after that or something like
Yeah.
that. All right, cool. So
I like Tantaru's title, Alcoholic Accountants Anonymous.
nice.
So, welcome to the Roundup. The Roundup is the segment where we don't have time for these things, but we just want to throw a bunch of links at you guys, just kind of chuck them at you, and you guys can check these links out on your own after the show. What?
I was going to say something.
Oh.
Catapult, and then
Just trebuchet links at people. That's what we do.
Trebuchet links.
Trebuchet links. That's a good.
Catapults.
Yeah, catapult. There we go.
Meow.
Anyway, so let's just jump right in. So first thing is a super awesome video from Ash Coyote.
Today, I want to talk about something that made my pre-fandom life pretty hard, and how the fandom and ultimately fursuiting helped me conquer it. One of the most common things that I've heard come up in conversations when talking about folks in the fandom is something that's had a pretty big impact on my life. I'm talking about social anxiety.
And Ash is started uploading really awesome videos, just kind of like giving furries advice and coming out in the fandom and cool stuff like that. So I just wanted to shout her out because she's awesome.
She is.
Also, her husband Chip is also awesome, and you should follow both of them on Twitter.
They both are awesome.
They are both awesome. Radio 1, despite being a radio network for some reason, uploaded a video called Meet the Furries. And it's a video where they interview a fursuiter and kind of talk about stuff.
Nice.
Just this quest for friendship and love.
And they show a bunch of fursuiters off and stuff.
This is my first
A
suit.
lot of blue.
His name is Tack.
Your fursuit?
Yeah.
Like a furry costume?
Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might remember last week, I believe, or actually, well, not last week because that was 301, but on 300, I believe it was BBC Channel 3, I think, did a documentary, and now BBC Radio 1 is doing YouTube, like, I don't know. Whatever. But it's uploaded on the BBC Radio 1 YouTube channel, so you guys can check that out.
People can't get enough of furries.
Yeah.
They're addicting.
This was a link to Werewolf V Designs, some really cool t-shirts. I was wearing one. V is a good friend of mine. He sent me a shirt. And
I like how it's
awesome.
OWO.
I have to buy so much of their stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
I do.
But V Werewolf is awesome. I just wanted to shout out his Etsy page.
Do you realize that,
stuff.
if you go back up?
Yeah.
OWO.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Woof.
Yep. It's good design.
I know, it's really good design.
And then this was a random TV commercial. I'm not sure what from, but there's like a line in the commercial, I guess. And somebody sent me this. I don't really know. I think it's like a car commercial or something. Yeah, it's a car commercial. Anyway, so that aired somewhere. I think in Japan. So there we go. Just wanted to shout that up if anybody want to take a look. Howler has released the iOS version. I did manage to get it on my phone. It does work quite well, although it doesn't fit the margins of an iPhone 10 quite yet, because I think they're still working on that. But Howler is pretty cool. And so they announced it on their Twitter page, and you guys can go to their website to get a link to that. Of course, it is available for Android as well. And I love the picture of Stormy right here in the screenshot examples.
I read that tweet wrong, and I saw 24-hour tops.
I mean, that is kind of appropriate.
Yeah, that's me. 24 hours a year.
24-hour tops. Yeah, there you go. But also, I find it hilarious. On iTunes, there's already reviews published, and one of them is 1 stars, and it just says furries trash. So there you go. And I've also got a link to Howler's website where you can check that out, and also the analytics page. Now, let's just give this a refresh just to make sure. You can see that Howler's traffic has been skyrocketing, of course, since the release of them on the next platform. So they're up to 6,517 users as of this live show. So that's pretty cool. The next tweet is from Sparky, who is a New Zealand fur that I got to hang out with a little bit at FurCons. But Sparky tweeted a picture of her with Rhett and Link, because apparently they did some fursuiting thing in a park, and Rhett and Link were there. And actually, there's a lot more pictures on Twitter of Rhett and Link with fursuiters because of this. But I just thought it was kind of cool. And then lastly, some random person linked me on Telegram this kind of cool video of this centaur robot thing. It's a video, so audio listeners can't see it, but it's basically, it almost looks like one of those Boston Dynamic robots, but it has 4 legs, and it kind of moves around and does stuff.
I don't like this.
You just don't like it on principle. Anyway, so that's that, and then the rest of the stuff I had opened on this computer was the
Disaster relief tour robots.
Yeah, disaster relief, and I had the margarita thing from Amazon.
Yeah.
So that's Roundup.
I didn't know you can make a pop-up bar. I like that a lot.
It's perfect for you. Although it's, you know what, it's too small. It's
small?
probably too small for you.
Small.
Just get like 3 of them, and then just line them up, and they all have different themes.
But then it'll be like $600 for
just stick one of them in
bars.
each of your alcohol totes.
Yeah, you need to have one for tequila and rum drinks, and it'd be like the Pirates of the Caribbean themed, and then
you go to the bar you want that's the drinks you want.
Yeah,
you go with the different bars.
So you made a joke about it, but I have ideas already now. Things are just running through my head of just themed bars, and now you have a room full of themed bars, making mixed drinks at each one.
I'm a little bit concerned.
You should be. You should have seen the drinks I was making for 301.
Oh boy,
they were.
I literally bought a blender that day.
You did.
You didn't
and
have a
blender?
the
kitchen was covered in alcoholic things.
There was no food in the kitchen. There was just alcohol. And mixers with fruit as the side toppings of alcoholic drinks.
Pretty much. So what do you guys feel like doing? You guys want to go on a break, or?
Yeah, it feels like it's about time for a break.
All right, let's do that. So we'll go on a quick music break, and let me see if I can get our jingle things loaded in. Oh no, is this computer not going to let me do it? Yes, it will. Okay, good. There we go. So we'll do that, and then We'll do patron shoutouts, and then we'll be back after a couple tracks for I don't know. I guess we'll do news, and then we'll do the game review after that.
Oh, that sounds good.
Probably
Apparently, it says Howler is #1 in the dating in Google Play Store.
I just checked that, and I don't.
It could be region based.
It's possibly, although
Yeah.
I had to click show install apps for it to happen, but it is top in the trending one right now. So after I clicked show install apps, so I don't know. Huh.
All right, you guys are listening to FurCast. We'll be back after a quick music break.
You're listening to FurCast.
Thanks for calling Chacket Airlines, home of Leg Air Alliance partners, where we always land on our feet. Please listen carefully, as our menu options have recently changed. For flight bookings, press 1. To report a revolving door incident, press 2. To order bipedal seatback attachments from our Special Assistance Department, press 3. For customer service, press 4. You did not listen to all of the menu options. Please hold while we transfer you to one of our award-winning customer service representatives. All calls may be recorded for quality assurance purposes. Thanks for waiting. Calls will be answered in the order in which they are received. One of our representatives will be with you shortly. Thanks to our Leg Air Alliance partners, you can enjoy our trample lounge before a flight, with free Wi-Fi, beverages, plus full upper and lower torso massages. Some of our first-class Leg Air tier supporters include Blaze Fusky, Shaman the Photon Wizard, Fayoun, Oliver Fox, Energize the Wolf, Sweetie Darling, Cat Nuck, Parafen, Jake the Husky, Anu Fox, Riley the Wusky, Binary Paws, Fireline Coyote, Craig the Husky, Code Yax, Neshoba Silverwolf, Loop, Tukiri, Red Maple, Lieutenant Fox, Doxy, Legalize Awoo, Mayru Snowmew, D Otter, Ski Sharp, Nether Lynx, Josh the Kazoo, Kilo Big Cat Coyote, Frost Wolgon, Wop, Adrian the Husky, Archon the Four-Eyed Dragon, Leon Wolfheart, Jax the Husky, Glenn the Bat aka Deep Mode, Decibel Fox, Zoopy Zoo the Oreo Tiggy, Vertical Feline, Fuzzy the Fox, Crazy Wolf, A Certain Horse, and Gaia Wellen.
Additional support for our award-winning customer service representatives come from Twitter users Commander Wolf 3, Alpha Werefox, Magic 7 Wolf, Kazro Fox, Myron the Fluffy, Vishykin, XSS Fox, Cody Fox with 3 X's, Dark Wolf Beats 14, Drop Table Foxes, Dapper Panther, Jesse A. Carver, Sirius L, Mike Chrome Fox, Z-Leg at Stealthy Dragon, 12 at The Lion Thing, Shua at Pulsing Panther, Dakota Winter at Dakota Wolf 12, and YouTube channel Hayu Martin.
We hope you enjoy working with our customer service representatives. After a call, you may receive a short survey. You can rate them 1 from unsatisfactory to 6, the only rating where they won't fail. We hope you'll give our customer service representatives a satisfactory 6-limbed rating.
Sign up today and get additional deals with our Leg Air Alliance partners. Devin D. Parlett and the Furry Hockey League at furryhockeyleague.com. Macrowolf at macrowolf.com. Shisha Sheppy, who's a good boy. Dark Fox DK, who says it's an undeniable truth. Nick Wilde is gay. Judy Hops is a lesbian. Harry Who Ink Pen Mouse at harrywho.com. Nadia Mer, who says tars are tar-rific. Invest in a tar persona today. A wonderful 2-for-1 deal when Patty says what Socks says is true, and when Socks says what Patty says is not true. All for one low, low price. Nectris the Koi Dog Rogue, furry tabletop enthusiast since 2009. Saucy Fox, who says, I'm trash, raccoons, HMU. Fishmeister Cod, still not a furry since February 2011. Sorcerer Dale, the Kilted Dragon, find me on Telegram as Sorcerer Dale. Fisk_McTaggart on FA, will draw for food. Spurrigs, still working on muzzles since 2015. Cody's Customs, specializing in gas and diesel truck builds. Max Shepard, who says, fluffy Norwegian hugs for everyone. Little Sunshine and Scootaloo with the unofficial XBN Xbox app. Check them out at patreon.com/horseapps. FurCast's #1 Wimpy fan, Tyler Lewski. Chris Dale on FA, specializing in Toonie art. The Church of Issoir, worshipping lynx since the year Tuft. X the Fox, the real blue fox, deal with it. Kumo, wishing everyone a colon-3 day. To Bunny Boy, who says at Paradox, bunnies are friends, not food. Super Dwarf at anthrolinks.net. Skycorp, creating transformative technologies for mature audiences at skycorp.global. Zoopy Zo, supporting Tim Tam Anonymous meetings. Corenos, who says circles are rubbish. Meds the Fox and Mississippi Anthropomorphics, like their Facebook page at facebook.com/msanthro. Techwin, TC Fox, and Kaiwana of the Infursec Den in Wellington, New Zealand. Sylvan Scott, on for affinity with macro, micro, and hyper fiction stories. Shadowclaw Studios, check out their Facebook page for links to their gaming streams. A special welcome to our partners with the Feline Support Alliance. Call today to see if a Feline Support Alliance membership is right for you. Check It Airlines. We still and always will.
Landon, well, we're doing that already, so, the whole thing is...
Silver Gatomon at patreon.com/silvergatomon. And Cheetah Paws. For a daily dose of bulgy arts, support him at patreon.com/cheetahpaws.
Thank you for calling Check It Airlines, home of the Leg Air Alliance partners. Can I have your first and last name, please?
Hi, sorry, I'm TC Fox Tour.
Thank you, Tank Foxture. How can I help you today?
Yeah, sorry, I just noticed that it says bipedal on my itinerary. I just wanted to make sure that the seat backs will actually be removed from my seating because I'm not actually bipedal.
Sure. Let me see what I can do.
Sorry, yeah, it's all good. I just wanted to make sure because the last flight they weren't actually removed and they wouldn't remove it for legal reasons, which I'm sure, as you know, causes a lot of backstrap.
Actually, I wouldn't know, sir. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm going to have to transfer you to our seating request department.
Oh, okay, sure, fine, no worries.
Please hold.
Fucking tiki tour around their goddamn department.
Hello, you've reached the seating arrangement department. May I please have your first and last name?
Hi, wait, hang on, are you the same guy?
Ma'am, can I please have your first and last name?
No, just TC Fox Tour.
Thank you, Gerald. How can I help you today?
Okay, look, whatever. Look, what I'm calling about is...
It's fixed.
Oh, wait, hang on. Are you... Sure, but how did you even know...
Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
This would actually better be... Hang on, are you Pharaoh?
Thank you for calling Check It Airlines, where we always land on our feet. I hope we've earned a 6 out of 6 limb on the support survey today. I hope you have a terrific day.
Fucking Muppets.
Support for FurCast comes from Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoin, and from listeners like you. To become a patron and learn more about supporting FurCast, visit furcast.fm/donate.
This is XBN.
walking in these woods? Why, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. Listen to me, Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think little big girls should go walking in these spooky old woods alone. Oh, what big eyes you have, the kind of eyes that drive wolves mad. So just to see that you don't get chased, I think I ought to walk with you for a ways. What full lips you have, they're sure to lure someone bad. So until you get to Grandma's place, I think you ought to walk with me and be safe. I'm gonna keep my sheep suit on till I'm sure that you've been shown that I can be trusted walking with you alone. Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, I'd like to hold you if I could, but you might think I'm a big bad wolf, so I won't. Oh, what a big heart I have, the better to love you with. Little Red Riding Hood, even bad wolves can be good. I'll try to keep satisfied just to walk close by your side. Maybe you'll see things my way before we get to Grandma's place. Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. Oh, I mean bad. Bad. Bad.
All right, looks like our music computer is back up and running. We got one more track from last night. It's called Boogie in Zero Gravity.
I've got a bad habit, second kick and it's killing me. I'm a man in zero gravity. I said, doctor, help me. I'm a sinner, a junker, and I'm a country boy. Keep gravity.
And we're back. That was weird. The whole music computer thing. It was playing everything it had loaded into RAM, which is why when we played the jingle, of course, I probably just edited it out for podcast listeners, but it kept going, this. It was supposed to say...
This is the Zana Broadcasting Network.
But it only got through the this part, because that's all loaded off the disc.
This.
Now I need to commission a new jingle that's just this, and then that's it.
It's death cry.
Yeah. Anyway, in the meantime, everything else is working, though. I probably shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, don't jinx it.
Yeah. Let's see. Who wants to start with news? You want to start with news. That's right. What am I doing? Okay, I got to reload all the news stuff in again. There we go. And I'm going to assume that Pharaoh's ready, and we're just going to freaking go for it. I'm excited.
Can I just say that I'm proud of you?
Why?
You didn't ask me if I'm ready. I was actually ready, and I'm always ready.
Well, a lot of times you weren't, though.
I'm always ready.
No, you're not.
But then I don't have the music cue, so I can never start. And then I'll just sit there and wait for that music cue.
See, all you got to do, though, 302 episodes, we're still doing this shit. All you got to do is be like, all right, cool, I'm good to go. And then I'd be like, all right, mutant news. And I'd be like, yeah, that's all you'd have to do.
I'm good to go.
Damn it.
Archaeologists consider opening that giant black sarcophagus.
Okay, so what is this? This is like something they discovered in like an Egyptian tomb or something like that, right?
Kind of. There was just an unmarked black deadly sarcophagus.
Okay.
And scientists are going to open it. And the internet was like in a rage. Because of bad movies.
Explain.
Because when you find something like, a house that's like supposedly haunted and you have the pentagrams, you don't move into it. You just go, fuck that. Nope. Burn it down.
Right.
When you find the secret, black coffin of the Egyptians that is sealed, you don't open it. You just rebury it someplace else and pretend you never found it. Because else you're going to get Tom Cruise in The Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a disaster. If you've not seen the new one, it's a disaster.
Okay, the movie's a disaster is what you're trying to... Okay.
Yes, Tom Cruise
is
in the new Mummy.
Yeah.
It is bad.
It's too bad they couldn't get Com Truise.
Ah. Are you talking about the IDM music artist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Com Truise.
Yep.
Yep.
You may or may not have known that earlier this month a gigantic black sarcophagus was discovered in Egypt, but here is a quick recap of it anyway. Archaeologists were in the middle of a dig in the Sidi Ghaber district of Alexandria when they came across a rather large, rather black granite sarcophagus, a 2.65 meters, 8.7 feet, freedom units. It is the longest that has been found in the area, and what's even more intriguing is it has remained entirely intact. The seal between the lid and the body of the sarcophagus has not been broken, meaning that whatever is in there has been there since the Ptolemaic period, 323 BCE to 300 BCE. Which begs the question, do we open it to find out what's inside or let sleeping demons lie? Anyone who has ever watched the classic adventures film The Mummy knows that it is exactly how the apocalypse starts. Let's not also forget that today is Friday the 13th when they found it.
Oh my god.
Wow, what a coincidence of superstitions.
I just love the fact that just Twitter blew up about it. So that was my favorite part of this part of the article. Not what after they opened it. The net part is even better article, but just to give a recap of everyone introducing this situation.
The meme part of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was people going crazy. If you ever learned anything from The Mummy, the last 100 years is that sarcophagus must not be opened. Emotep.
Well, we're going to do it anyway.
Would you open an ominous black sarcophagus carved out of a single piece of rough hew rock? 42% yes, treasure. 32 no, I have seen too many movies. 26% Emotep. I think the team should let's open the sarcophagus. How bad can it be? And suddenly I understand the first 10 minutes of every fucking disaster movie ever made. Anyhow, this raises it to the next question of the petition of the Black Coffin.
Oh no.
Which is so good. It's so fucking good.
So just to make sure we're all on the same page, yes, it was opened, and then the internet happened.
I'm trying to find the petition page for it, so I can give it to you.
If only you had put it in the links document.
Well, this is me actually just finding the petition now.
I found it on the screen. Quote, almost 30,000 people have signed a petition that says, quote, let people drink the red liquid from the dark sarcophagus. The description of the petition says, we need to drink the red liquid from the cursed dark sarcophagus in the form of some sort of carbonated energy drink so we can assume its powers and finally die. They're up to 30,000 signatures. Change.org. Never change, change.org.
I'm going to sign this here.
And there's a picture of it.
Of course you would, Pharaoh.
So, TLDR, they open the sarcophagus and there's some kind of liquid inside of it.
Hold on, I'm signing the petition.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm ready.
I assume you have the BBC News article about them.
Yeah,
opening
he's got it.
Yeah.
Oh dear. There's a petition to drink the liquid from the black sarcophagus. And this leads from my previous email. So it says, did you hear about the sealed sarcophagus that they opened on Egypt? Well, when it was opened, they found 3 skeletons stewing in a putrid rust-colored soup.
Sounds
Aged.
delicious.
It's like a fine wine, you know?
3,000-year-old wine.
No, it'd be a 6,000-year-old body.
Oh, right.
Soup. Bone soup.
Yeah. That's
Ew.
That's a very aged wine.
Soup. Mm-hmm. It's you gotta remember the meat from the bodies and and the bones because it's a soup now. Okay. It's because it's got multiple ingredients.
It's bone broth.
Now it's tasty.
We solved that.
It'd be salty though because they actually dehydrate bodies with salt. So I mean, I feel like it'd be a very salty soup.
Bone broth usually is
salty.
salty.
This is the 6,000-year-old salty, the saltiest soup. Did you perhaps wonder what it would be like to taste that very same soup?
No, I didn't.
Well, 30,000 people do.
Including you, apparently, now.
Put a cup of this long marinated bone broth to your lips, inhale its succulent essence, and draw in a long sip.
This article is making me uncomfortable.
Well, you are not alone.
On which part? Alone in wanting to do it or alone in being
Alone
sick?
in taking a long and filthful slip of the fermented bone broth black sarcophagus energy drink.
Okay.
Those are 3 sealed souls. Liquefied for your viewing pleasure and tasting pleasure.
Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, it's like if Hannibal Lecter lost all his teeth and he couldn't actually chew, this would be perfect. The knife piange.
Have you ever tried Foley work?
Foley work?
Yeah, like making strange background noises for films and TV shows.
No, I have not.
I think you'd be a great fit for it.
Yeah.
These are all genuine for the show, currently. Until Spectrum gets kicked out of New York.
Let's not go there.
A Change.org user by the name of Enos Mick, MCK, created a petition in the name of this total sacrilege, and as of Saturday afternoon, it has gathered more than 8,000 signatures.
Wow, that's, 30,000 now.
From petitioners who wish to sample the forbidden nectar. Or, whatever.
Can this not be an extension of the Tide Pod meme? There's already the forbidden snack. Now there's
the forbidden soup.
I love how everybody's got comments on it too. Like this person says, I just want to try the juice. This person says thirsty. We demand
when you have that 6,000-year-old thirst.
View all reasons for signing. I'm just going to keep clicking this button. I don't know if it'll actually load. Oh, here we go. Want to sip? Parched.
Take a look at
see what will happen. We must absorb the powers of the bone juice. Slurpy slurp, baby. I'm signing because I'm thirsty. This better be Zuck juice.
I need to be possessed by an ancient pharaoh. So wait.
I need in all caps to be possessed by an ancient pharaoh so I can do their evil bidding through my feeble flesh. Please, I must sip. The Dark Lord deserves this.
You know what? This would be like the adult version of that escape room we went to.
Calling this, I'm not going to read that one because that's. We'll go for it. I'll let Fair keep reading.
Ra left me unfinished.
Oh.
For anyone who didn't get that, Ra being the Egyptian god,
Yeah.
10 out of 10 dentists recommend drinking skeleton milkshake every day.
It's high in calcium.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good source.
It's got electrolytes.
They're added electrolytes.
Petitioners wish to sample the forbidden nectar. We need to drink the red juice from the cursed dark sarcophagus in the form of some sort of carbonated energy drink so we can assume its powers and then finally die. The petition reads, no questions here.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of answered all the questions that I had. I don't know about you guys.
To be clear, according to the Egyptian Ministry of Antiquities, the liquid is actually sewage water that has leaked in over the centuries. They said last week, which is why the mummies were found decomposed instead of preserved in the sarcophagus. But if it was completely sealed...
Clearly not.
They said in the other article that
they thought it was completely sealed, but it clearly wasn't.
Obviously, they're just trying to hoard the superpower juice to themselves and saying it's sewage because they don't want anyone else to have the delicious bone juice.
Or they're human and they screwed up.
Delicious bone juice.
Mistakes.
I don't think... I'm going to correct you there, Pharaoh. I don't think it's delicious. I think it's probably just essential. It's kind of like an energy drink. You know, it doesn't necessarily
I feel like it's like a boost.
Good.
You know, like it's not really that tasty, but like it gives you
It's like a 5-hour energy. You drink it and you're like, but then it works, you know.
Or like raw water, because drinking this and drinking raw water might also kill you.
But this is 6,000 years old.
What if it's actually just got so much energy that it accelerates you to your death?
That's one way to look at it.
Yes, your body just can't handle all of the concentrated soul energy from these digested pharaoh bones. You seem upset.
Mm-hmm. I'm perplexed.
I can't believe that
amazed at experiencing the way your mind works in person.
I can't believe that these people died and then got encased in this tomb and it became an internet meme in 2018. Just want to point out how weird everything is right now.
This universe is a magical place.
Yeah. I hope that I die and get entombed.
Yeah, you go, and then in 3,000 years, someone wants to drink you.
Someone makes a meme out of sewage water that my body is stewing in. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I really want to be a part of an internet meme in the year 5000.
She said this week, it's why the mummies are found to close. Enis MCK, or Enis Mick, has indeed heard this line and would like people to, quote, please stop trying to tell me that the skeleton juice is mostly sewage, as that is impossible because everyone knows skeletons cannot poop.
It's pretty, I got it. Logic.
Mummies don't poop. This is a proven fact.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have a functioning digestive system, so.
And half their organs are removed prior to burial.
Yeah.
So therefore, it is a delicious bone soup that they are not releasing to the public because it is limited supply, and they do not want the public to have superpowers.
Or it's just sewage that has leaked into a container.
I like how you're trying, Sophos. I just want to give you like an award that just says like you tried with him. I mean,
despite the large size of the sarcophagus, the bodies inside are not believed to be royalty, as initially hoped. Take a sip, you become a peasant.
That's what I was just thinking. You like take a sip, you just become a dishwasher, like, or a servant.
I am the most powerful servant. How may I assist you? Fuck.
Somebody's.
Yeah, that was his.
And regardless of where their accompanying liquid came from, cough, sewers, an Egyptian news outlet posted a video to YouTube appearing to show a man dumping contents of the repulsive slurry right smack into the street. So unfortunately, it looks like our chances to obtain immortality and or the mummy's curse and or a swift death by ancient disease is now behind us.
Good.
But the street has flown away.
I hope they got out a hose and hosed it off afterwards, too. The street, not the coffin. Or sarcophagus.
Yeah.
The street just gets up and is like all powerful.
I kind of want to see like a street mecha now. Like just like the street, like a transformer comes up out of the ground and starts.
Well, they pour the liquid on and it becomes like Aladdin's carpet, but it's just a section of road. A whole new world. You're stuck on it in a car. You're like, fuck this.
See, what I like to imagine is that like even the people who were entombing this thousands of years ago knew that it would leak, and they're like, "Wow, this is gonna fuck somebody up in the future." Sucks through whoever finds this and has to deal with it.
Bone soup looks pretty deep, though.
It does look pretty deep. Yeah.
Is there a video of the bone soup? I want to see someone throwing bone soup in the street.
Moving on. Anybody have anything else?
I think you can find video of that on the security cameras at InfoWars, because Alex Jones looks like he's not having a good time at all when he drinks bone soup.
I don't want to immediately follow that with the cat story. I really don't. Is there anything else?
Too bad.
How about cocaine eels?
Sure.
Cocaine eels, or the other story that I remember you had.
Which one was that?
What was the one that you had? I forget.
Well, I had the only ones I put on here were the cat, the one.
Yeah, the cat one. There's that one, the eels, and then
I didn't put anything else on. Did I?
No, I'm talking to Sophos.
Oh, Sophos. Okay, sorry.
The Hasidi Jews that are requesting.
Yes,
that's not how you
one.
pronounce that word. I've already messed it up.
No, now it's...
An attempt was made. I'm just looking at the sip of servant.
Sip of servant.
6,000-year-old thirst. Possess me, daddy.
I mean, if that's your thing.
Yeah.
What's the Egyptian word for daddy?
I have no idea.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Anyway, whichever one of you guys wants to jump in. This is great. You guys are great. You guys are great.
I don't think my article works yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Some rivers are so drug polluted, their eels get high on cocaine.
Cocaine eels.
Yeah.
Cocaine eels?
Cocaine eels. Alright. Illegal drug residues in the water could be affecting native fish. Critically endangered eels hyped up on cocaine could have trouble making a 3,700-mile trip to mate and reproduce, new research warns.
Oh, no.
And while societies have long grappled with ways to cope with the use of illicit drugs, Less understood are the downstream effects. Where's the bell? The bell's gone.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's actually a really clever one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. The downstream effects.
Downstream
these drugs,
effects. Jesus Christ.
These drugs might have on other species after they enter the aquatic environment through wastewater. So, in the name of research, scientists pushed cocaine on European eels in labs for 50 days in a row in an effort to monitor the effects of the experience on the fish.
Jesus Christ.
Pushed cocaine.
They did.
You want some of this? Come on, eel. I know you do. Once you got it.
What does an eel on cocaine do? Does it just like swim slightly faster
actually,
and in the
eels-
wrong direction?
yeah,
I like how the scientists are cocaine pushers to eels. Like that's my biggest concern. Is just like
you're
were the
dealing
eels,
cocaine?
Like were the eels like, just like not accepting him at first? Like were they like no man, I'm clean.
I just imagine that like these scientists like somehow couldn't get it medically like professionally provided, so they had to go into an alley, and some cop was like, "You want to show me that cocaine that you were just doing that I was watching you do?" And he was like, "Oh no, this is for my eels.
This is for medical purposes.
This is actually for my eels and that I'm testing." And the cop was like, "Oh, well, in that case, hope they enjoy it."
How do scientists get that much cocaine? Was it for 20 days that they've been
50
days of cocaine for eels
in a row?
That's a lot of cocaine for eels, I feel.
I'm sure they had a chemist on the team, and they could probably just make it.
But it's made from like the coca plant.
Custom order cocaine for the eels.
Okay.
This whole time, they're actually just pouring like Coca-Cola in the water.
Right. European eels have complex life patterns, spending 15 to 20 years in fresh or brackish water in European waterways before crossing the Atlantic Ocean to spawn in the Sargasso Sea, just east of the Caribbean, and the U.S. eastern seaboard. While the eels are also farmed for food, the wild population is considered critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature due to dams and other waterway changes that block their migrations, overfishing, and different types of water pollution. The eels are vulnerable to trace concentrations of cocaine, particularly in their early lives, according to the researchers of a study published in the Science of the Total Environment. Right. Data show a great presence of illicit drugs and their metabolites in surface waters worldwide, says Anna Capaldo, a research biologist at the University of Naples, Federico II. That's the whole name. Okay. And the lead author of the study. She adds that water near densely populated cities is even worse, with some research showing particularly high concentrations in the Thames River near London Houses of Parliament. And in the Italian Amo River near Pisa, of Leaning Tower fame. Capaldo and her colleagues put eels into water with very small levels of cocaine, about the same as that found in some rivers. They found the eels appeared hyperactive, but showed the same general health as drug-free eels, but their bodies told a different story. They found the drug accumulates in the brain, muscles, gills, skin, and other tissues of the eels. The muscle of the fish also showed swelling and even breakdowns, and the hormones that regulate their physiology changed. These problems were even around after an enforced 10-day rehab period.
Eel rehab.
Eel rehab. Someone had that.
Eelhab.
Oh, God. Someone said illicit drugs.
Illicit.
Illicit. Ah!
That's as bad as a Tor pun.
Yeah, that's bad.
No.
That one gets a broken ding.
Yeah. Right. In which the researchers removed the eels from water with cocaine. All of the main functions of these animals could be altered, Capaldo says. Particularly concerning is that cocaine increases cortisol levels, a stress hormone that induces fat consumption. The trouble is European eels need to build up fat before their migration to the Sargasso Sea to breed, and higher levels of cortisol could delay the timing of this journey. She also notes that increased dopamine levels the eels experience on cocaine could also stop them from reaching sexual maturity. It is likely that in this condition, the reproduction of the eels could be impaired. On top of this, the muscle swelling or breakdown could impair the eel's ability to even reach the Sargasso Sea. Wow, this is actually longer than I thought.
That's pretty good. I think you got the good picture of the drug aspects of it. But
just go to the drug treatment part. It's like the last
Okay,
part.
that's why I was just thinking that. Okay.
There you go, yeah.
Right. All right. Capaldo says that the problem could be solved by more efficient wastewater treatment or people avoiding illicit drugs.
Happening.
That's not
That's
happening.
totally not happening. Daniel Snow, the director of the Water Sciences Laboratory at the University of Nebraska, who is not involved in this research, is skeptical the problem will be solved by stopping illicit drug use. If that was the solution, then laws would actually stop use. There is no evidence that laws actually do control use, he says. Snow, who has studied the effect of drugs and other pollutants on aquatic life before, does hope research like Capaldo's catches enough attention that people start thinking more about the consequences of things. But according to him, that solution might more likely come from engineering. You can basically treat anything to any degree of purity. It's just about how much money you want to put into the treatment process. And that's it. Sorry.
And it works.
Right.
All right. And then we want to do probably one or two more, and then we can do the game review.
All right.
That'd be good stuff.
I guess I'll do mine now.
You want to jump in? All right. Let's do this one. This track.
I don't know that this one's entirely appropriate for this article. It's more serious than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is more. Sorry, I didn't know which one you were
right.
reading. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do this one.
Do you have it open, Pharaoh?
Wait,
you
does
play the
Pharaoh also
article?
have the article open?
I don't even know what article you're talking about.
Okay. You should.
He won't know until he reads it.
You'll know
Okay.
after I read the title.
All right.
Yeah.
Quote, I saw kink in God, dominatrices and their Orthodox Jewish clients.
So,
That
okay.
is one kinky motherfucker.
That is okay. So wait a minute. So this is religious people,
Orthodox Jews.
Orthodox Jews, going to a dominatrix,
Yes.
and then we're about to read about like the interview with them.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Okay. Okay.
We took turns peeing on Moshi's... I already screwed it up. On
Oy vey.
Moishi's face while he lay face up in the tub, lapping at our urine. A middle-aged Haredi Jewish man whom we only previously addressed by a dog name, Moishi, whose name has been changed to protect his privacy, was nearing the end of his 2-hour session. We had started by tying him up and making him eat an entire bag of Takis off the floor while we scratched his back with moose antlers, and now we were here in the basement bathroom of a duplex and part-time sex dungeon in Bushwick, Brooklyn, pissing into his mouth.
Okay. Can I just say that this escalated quickly?
Yes, it
Yes,
did.
it
I
did.
just wanna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating. I'm more
Takis.
I'm more confused about eating Takis off the floor while being scraped on the back with moose antlers.
Yeah. What is that like? I'm kind of envious of like how sophisticated these people's kinks are. I kind of wish.
That is a really defined kink. I'm sorry.
that is
Like,
really defined.
that's
When
what
you
I'm
get to the
like. I'm grossed out by the pissing in the mouth part, but like I'm more intrigued by just like the arms tied. Was it?
Not just arms. It just says tying him up, so could be...
So tied up, eating tappies off the floor while being scraped on the back with moose antlers.
Yep.
Only moose antlers will do. No other antlers are acceptable.
I just want to write something that involves this, like just as a writer. Just be like,
My long
the
fetish
moose antlers had many
was to be tied
had really good definition and
tight
curves.
bondage while being forced to eat a pastry or of some sort of... I don't even know what that is.
John ran his fingers along the curves.
I need to know what this is now.
I don't know what
how
it
do
is
you
either.
spell it?
I know T-A-K-I?
Yeah, Takis.
Oh, yeah.
We can keep reading for now.
Wait, no, Takis.
Oh, now when you search Taki, it comes up with a
It comes up with
politician.
Cheetos.
Mine came up with a politician when I put Taki in.
They're Cheetos. Are they Cheetos?
I don't know. Are they Cheetos?
Takis?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, they're very, very colorful Cheetos.
Okay. They're like rolled up, I don't know, some sort of... It's like a
Yeah.
corn chip that's rolled into a tube.
With a lot of flavoring powder on it.
Exactly like a Cheeto.
Like a
Yeah.
taquito?
Sure.
That has meat inside, or is it just like...
No, it's like a corn chip.
It is...
It's just like curled up Doritos.
Oh, it is curled up Dorito. Like,
Actually, looks good.
I've had them before. I've had those
They
before.
crushed them.
It literally is like a curled up Dorito.
Okay.
Moving on.
Is that really what he was?
I think so.
Chester Cheeto is fucking kinky.
No, these are off-brand.
Now it explains everything. It's gone full circle. Remember, like when Tony the Tiger?
Yeah, I remember that.
Was like, hell no, I don't want any of you kinky motherfuckers. And Chester Cheeto was like, come to me, babies.
Yeah.
Call me daddy. Now I know why.
Yeah.
Because Chester Cheeto is making old Jewish men eat taquitos or takis off the floor while being tied up and scraped with moose antlers.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you Jewish? Moishi asked me after he'd showered off and we all sat upstairs, him smoking a bowl of weed, the other Doms and I sharing the Dr. Peppers he'd bought for us. I told him I was, reform. He paid us and left. That night, 4 years ago when I was 19, was my introduction to the BDSM scene through a high school friend deeply enmeshed in the world of kink on both a personal and professional level. After that memorable evening with Moishi, I was invited back to the dungeon a number of times to help out with other clients' sessions. My friend would periodically shoot me a last-minute text requesting my presence, and I'd subway across the city for a quick few $100s and the experience.
Wow.
One client liked it when we electrocuted his nipples and used him as a footstool. He'd lick our feet while we read to him from Venus in Furs. Everyone had their preferences, and all received similar treatment. Don't make them feel embarrassed was the only real direction I was ever given, besides very specific instructions, like how to use the high-tech sex toys. Consent was verbally communicated. The rope is too tight on my throat, mistress, but the rest was implied. The interactions were so human, the clients, all men, so vulnerable, the money easy, and the setup already in place. I had no idea sex work had the potential to be so safe and comfortable. I'd leave the sessions and walk to the J-Train feeling energized, empowered by this previously untapped lucrative ability. I had to provide sexual satisfaction while fully clothed. Recent years have seen a mainstream destigmatization of kink. Bondage on the runway, BDSM is on cable TV, and 50 Shades of Grey is on the bathroom book rack next to the floral hand towel.
We should mention that 50 Shades of Grey is a very inaccurate portrayal of BDSM, but yes.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey is a very inaccurate portrayal of good writing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Fucking thank you.
There we go. Thank you.
The stigma persists, however. Editor Rachel Kramer Bussell, the author of the Big Book of Submission, 69 Kinky Tales, told me that because of society's lack of openness to BDSM, it can be hard for anyone to know where to turn for advice or sensible practices, especially someone in a religious or insular community who has to be secretive about their interest. If someone has been taught that BDSM is always wrong, that it's deviant, and that it's not holy, that's likely to make them feel especially conflicted if their desire persists despite all those negative messages.
Somebody in chat says, Vor hotels when?
In conversations I've had with Moishi more recently, he told me that for years he's seen dominatrices frequently, to the point that some consider him both client and friend. He once drove a mistress home from the airport. He's always generous, bringing kosher sweets and gifts he's bought online to sessions. Through his doms, it seems to me he has been able to keep one foot in the secular world of his sexual fantasies and another at home with his wife. When Moishi spoke candidly about his life and his place in the secular and religious worlds he inhabits, he always emphasized the fact that he is one man who is still grappling to understand his own psyche, and not a representative for a larger sect or for anyone else's desires. He is not alone, however, as someone at the intersection of New York's dominatrices and the city's most devout Jewish communities. I just like that the picture in between the last paragraph and this one is a very rich leather chair with all sorts of ornate scrolls and a horsehair tail whip and a yarmulke sitting on the chair.
Oh my God.
In New York City and
with the pork.
We're getting to that.
No! No!
In New York City,
I swear to God, I didn't read ahead, and now I'm upset.
In New York City and elsewhere, Haredi, sometimes called ultra-Orthodox or just Orthodox Jews, live in tight-knit communities insulated from secular culture. Their lifestyle is governed by tradition and devotion, with strict dietary rules, dress codes, and gender roles. Those who reject this religious way of life and go off the derech, I don't speak Hebrew.
Kind of like off the grid, but it's off the whatever.
Hebrew for a path.
Yeah.
May be shunned, often permanently, losing custody of their children and forced to face the world beyond their community as adults, lacking the social skills or resources needed to easily adjust. It is common knowledge in the New York City dominatrix community that many clients are Haredi men. My first dungeon was by the Williamsburg Bridge, so like 75% of my clients were Hasidis then. A New York-based dominatrix who asked to be identified as Mistress Rose, 28, told me. Most of the people within the Haredi community whom I reached out to for this article, including Orthodox lifestyle experts, counselors, and Jewish feminists, said they weren't aware so many of New York's dominatrices are Orthodox. I am personally surprised how commonly you and your colleagues see this. Tali Rosenbaum, a therapist and academic advisor for Merkaz Yahel, the Center for Jewish Intimacy, told me.
I can only think of terrible safe words for Jews.
Oh boy.
The chat room.
Like Hitler.
Oy vey.
Concentration.
No. No.
What are Jewish safe words?
No. Pork.
Shower.
This is terrible.
They're safe words. Oh my god. The word's not often used.
Heel.
And Frank.
Oh my god. I'm horrible.
I'm going to keep reading before you say anything else.
Yeah. God, we're going to upset a lot of people.
I'm sorry, everyone.
While she was not familiar with the dominatrix side of Orthodox kink, she had insight into into counseling kink-oriented couples. Married Orthodox people who are into BDSM likely have, she told me, more shame about it and certainly more of a tendency to pathologize it. So there's less openness and exposure and discussion of expectations. In the Orthodox community, there is also stigma against using the internet, which is, with some nuance, generally discouraged or done through a filter. But ultra-Orthodox Jews are definitely accessing internet content, albeit surreptitiously, said Io Oppenheimer, the New Jersey-born and Jerusalem-based founder of the online community and blog Jewrotica. Her site does not feature porn or nudity and does not have Haredi members. And does have Haredi members. With the advent of the internet, there has definitely been an uptick in all manner of kink in ultra-Orthodox communities, said Oppenheimer, including and definitely not limited to BDSM.
Wow.
There is an entire genre of frum, meaning Orthodox, erotica, online and in print, which blends elements of sex, God, and kink while keeping it kosher. Just because Orthodox Jews live what appear to be more culturally conforming existences doesn't mean there isn't passion and play in their intimate lives, said
Is this where all
Shasha
the
Pearl.
Jesus dildos are going into?
I think that's the wrong religion, but it might be for Christians.
No, because they're, fucking Jesus. I'm mad. I can't take it anymore.
Just because Orthodox Jews live what appear to be more culturally conforming existences doesn't mean that there isn't passion and play in their intimate lives, said Shasha Pearl, a frum erotica novelist. It makes sense that there are observant Jews who are into BDSM, she told me, although this was referring to BDSM only within a heterosexual marriage. For ultra-Orthodox people who want to explore this side of themselves, it may be more difficult to find understanding or acceptance of their interest, not so much because there are conflicts with Jewish law, but because it is outside of the cultural scope of their more sheltered communities. There are Orthodox groups on FetLife, which describes itself as the social network for the BDSM, fetish, and kinky community, as well as on Jewrotica and countless other sites.
You know what's great? Pharaoh has a FetLife and I don't. I'm serious.
Honestly, I believe it.
Yeah.
Considering.
Well, to be
When
fair,
it first came out.
Yeah.
This gives a whole new meaning to 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Online access points to view the world of kink are plentiful, and the internet has paved a quick path from website to sex dungeon. All the doms I spoke with had met their Haredi clients through the internet. Mistress Rose said that many of hers had found her through an ad she posted on Backpage. Some of them could tell I was a little Jewish looking, she said, and they liked that. But now, with Craigslist's personal section and Backpage gone following the passage of the Sesta Fosta legislation, it's unclear how any Haredi not already connected with a dom will seek out her service. Following Sesta Fosta's passage, Mistress Danielle Blunt, 28, half joked to me, I did have the thought that if I lost my platform for advertisement, I would just walk around Williamsburg in leather and hand out flyers.
Oh my god.
Mistress Rose told me that her Haredi clients were generally the most extreme in their desire to be dominated, although every client's requests are unique. One man just wanted to be caned for an hour while he smoked weed and drank Red Bull, and then at the end of his sessions, she'd push a Wartenberg wheel into his balls, and he'd say, "You're cutting me like a pizza," every single time. Before doming professionally, Mistress Rose worked as a waitress. When you're a waitress, Orthodox Jews don't want to touch you. They throw the money at you and ignore you, she told me. And then, all of a sudden, they're calling you goddess and wanting to drink your spit. It's surreal. At a recent session another dom and I conducted with Moishi in his Chelsea apartment, he agreed to speak on the record for this article. We framed my interview as an interrogation. Tied up in hot pink rope while the other dom pushed a stiletto heel into his chest, Moishi volunteered a slew of personal information before I even began asking. He's lived in Brooklyn almost all his life. He's a businessman. He's married. He believes his father likely also had a life hidden from his family. He considers his doms his friends. He never had therapy as a child, but he sees a therapist now at his dom's suggestion. Moishi describes himself as an optimal thinker and says he struggled to connect with people on online BDSM forums. He rarely attended local kink parties out of fear of being caught. Moishi is not sure how he got into kink, nor is he sure what about it he is attracted to, beyond the fact that he says, "I like that challenge." He likes to gamble for the same reason. "I lost my religion," he told me as I flogged his back. "This is my fate now. It gives you a very similar high." He maintains appearances attending services, but his soul has disconnected. It's the people he has met through kink who offer him insight into himself, whom he's most open with. His family and religious friends remain, but in a world apart. He's no longer sure that his religious community is important to him. "I don't feel guilty," he said later, while bound to a table as I dragged an electric wand up his legs. "Life is pain and love. I feel like a child again." His voice is monotone, his accent ever present. Beads of sweat are streaming down his face. "I don't blame my past, but I explain my past. I'm in the middle of discovering myself." To Mistress Rose, Haredi clients seem to live intensely compartmentalized lives. The animosity they often face for their different dress and hygiene is undeserved, she said. Her Haredi clients have not been, on the whole, notably better or worse at respecting her and the boundaries than any other client demographic, and indeed, as they're coming from a place that's more difficult to understand, she has more empathy.
Okay. So, okay.
Someone suggested in the fucking show titles, "Our daddy art who art in heaven."
Sky Daddy. That's all I'm saying.
Sky Daddy. Do you believe in Sky Daddy? Sky Daddy is all I can think about.
Should I make it plural? Or is it better plural or singular? Because it's meant to be just one, right?
In the Jewish faith, there's only one God, so...
Okay, yeah. Sky Daddy.
And then you could say, "I don't believe in Sky Daddy."
I don't believe in Sky Daddy or his Sky Son.
I completely lost track of what I was going to say. Holy shit. Oh my god. So basically...
I just want to replace God in the Bible with Sky Daddy.
Yes. Pray to Sky Dad.
You know what? You can make that the book.
And Sky Dad created the heaven and the earth.
The entire... Well, the Bible is pretty close to BDSM in some cases.
Anyway.
No, okay, all joking aside. So basically, this is a bunch of people who have been sheltered their entire lives. So much so that when they get out into any exposure into the real world, the one thing that pulls them into a sense of community and belonging is literally just going apeshit with...
All I got was give up God, get a mistress.
Like kink and everything. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Because I've noticed like, obviously, there's the whole nature versus nurture debate, but I've noticed that like people who live in like very sheltered lives go out into the real world and just kind of explode. Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny. Like one of my friends, like the most normal, well put together person, his parents were like totally into weird shit, had crazy parties, like very, I don't want to say sex positive, but like my friend's mom makes like horse cock jokes, right? Like that's the way she is. And he is the most like barely over the age of 20, working for a major like Fortune 100 company, makes a huge living, lives on his own. like really successful person, and it's just funny to me because it's like I don't know. I wonder if that like some of it has to do with that, and some of it is just like I don't know, like what is unique about that upbringing that lets them find such a belonging in that particular thing.
Well, I want to take a different way with it. I think it's more finding it like people each find their own clique.
Yeah.
And he said in the article that they gave up, their religion or they're not a religious man.
Well, this guy in particular did.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not all of them.
But then, not all of them. But in the case that they don't find solace with that, giving advice from, like a rabbi or like that in this case, but I think just in general, like theme of things, people always find something that they get into. So like if parents involve a kid into like religious, go to church every Sunday, like, and you have that church community that people grow up with, but if you don't have that, then you always adapt to another community. So like there's people that like try to force communities on people, but everyone finds their own community that they find a niche in,
like kind of like
itself,
like a chosen family type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sports fans, like anime fans, like you always have that. People always kind of coagulate together into certain niches.
It's funny you should say coagulate because the next paragraph is about blood play.
Are you going to keep reading?
I'm about 2/3 of the way through the article.
How long is this? This thing is...
I'm 2/3 of the way through.
Okay.
All right.
I think I can probably make it all the way through.
Okay.
On the streets in New York, there is a tangible cultural resentment toward Haredim. They are often seen through stereotypes based on those who make headlines for being bad landlords, racist, and the proprietors of troubled private social services. Coverage of the infamous 1991 Crown Heights riots serves as a good example of the usual narratives that still manifest in the media about the community, while stories of those who've left give more insight into the intensity of its insularity. I've done some blood play with Hasidic clients, Mistress Rose told me. There's something symbolic about breaking down the boundaries of your skin and having your blood be what separates you from the rest of the world. Fluid bonding. Hasids are outsiders in New York, and so are sex workers. So I think maybe they see us in a weird way as outlaws like them. We're all outside of society. We're someone they can bond to. Even in a place as diverse as New York City, some people remain set apart. For both sex workers and Haredim, society has come up with its own imagined narratives of their lives and motivations, often working without enough information or understanding to piece together a realistic portrait. As a Reform Jew, I have never been associated with the Haredim by any but the most ignorant out-of-staters, and until I met Moishi, I had spent my entire life in Brooklyn adjacent to, yet never fully knowing, the experience of any of my Orthodox borough mates, let alone their sex lives. Masturbation is not allowed by any traditional Jewish laws, as sperm, and sexual intimacy more broadly, is considered sacred. But while the hole in the sheet myth persists, many people will tell you that religious Judaism is actually quite open-minded when it comes to married sex.
Every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is good. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate.
It didn't rhyme.
It's Monty Python. It doesn't have to.
Oh, I didn't know it was Monty Python.
Yes.
I have not seen as much Python
Life of
content
Brian.
as I should have. Judaism teaches that sex within marriage is a wonderful way to bring couples together and leaves the details of that sex up to couples, says Joseph Dunsey, a writer for Jewrotica. In some ways, Dunsey argued, when it comes to tolerating diverse sexual lifestyles such as BDSM, Orthodox Judaism can be more progressive than medical science. He referenced the fact that until 2013, American doctors classified participating in BDSM as a form of mental illness.
Wow. I didn't know that.
That recent?
That's that recent? Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a link there. I should probably open that in a new tab and check it out in a bit.
Yeah.
Kink and traditional faith at large, including Christianity, may be a more intuitive match than many might assume. I think that the Hasidic community is primed for submission, Mistress Blunt told me, noting that her Orthodox and Catholic clients are the ones who most often bring religion to the forefront of their sessions. Their faith can endow certain acts and objects with a power, Mistress Blunt said, which she can then use for the purpose of sexual pleasure. It's a pathway that's already been carved, so it's less work to get it. Mistress Blunt told me that on numerous occasions she's bound her Orthodox clients with tefillin, black leather boxes containing verses of the Torah that are worn during prayer, and once made a kind of mikveh, a ritual bath, in a watering hole, said a prayer, and then, with Mistress Blunt wearing her client's talit katan, a fringed undershirt, had a wet t-shirt contest of sorts. Mistress Rose recalled a session near Passover when she forced an Orthodox client to cook her 2 pounds of bacon. He had no idea how to cook it. He was rolling it like a fruit roll-up. I told you I was going to get to that, Pharaoh.
Yeah.
She ended up making him eat it off of the floor as she stepped on it and spat on him.
Oh my god.
These objects have deep reverence within the community, so playing with them becomes more powerful, says Mistress Blunt, who believes using such totems so sacrilegiously enables her clients to take power over something they might feel constrained by, utilizing it in a way that serves them. They are consensually surrendering rather than conforming to some community obligation. I think because their religion is so strict, sexually they're more likely to step out of bounds, Pittsburgh-based Snapchat sensation Mandy O'Malley, 24, who goes by Rim Goddess, told me of her Orthodox clients. Everything is sexier when it's forbidden. O'Malley, like Blunt and Mistress Rose, also told me that her Orthodox clients were notably more submissive than most. They were more into the humiliation side of it, she said, kind of acting more like dogs would. They wouldn't eat at the table, I'd feed them on the ground. All the doms I spoke with reported that Orthodox Jews, compared to other devoutly religious clients, still stand out. I've had a lot of people from all different beliefs, O'Malley said. The Orthodox Jews were the most into submission. After my interview with Moishi, as he showered off the other dom's piss, he told me in so many words that BDSM is his religion now. All the devotion I had as a kid, he began. He opened the shower curtain and quickly grabbed for a towel to cover himself, then locked eyes with me. It's not that I'm smart enough to know if there is or isn't a God, but I don't need God. I saw kink in God. I found my God physical in the form of a mistress. He also sees Judaism in kink. The ritual closing of the eyes during prayer is not so different from being blindfolded. The power and the dynamics and the worshipping, he said, are tenets of both Judaism and BDSM. As I left the apartment, I was struck predominantly by Moishi's poetic level of self-analysis and the gift of his story. Being able to see the most vulnerable inner workings of another human's mind, especially one with deeply different life experiences, should be a universal craving. The chance to, if not walk, look closely inside another's shoes, or, in this case, the heap of entangled themes and desires that form a fetish. Walking through Chelsea, I glowed with the weight and the beauty of the glimpse he'd offered me. Doming Moishi was not only empowering, in some ways, it was transcendent.
Wow.
That was actually a really good article.
And it came from BuzzFeed News.
Right.
Yeah, BuzzFeed is good journalists sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually looks decent. I'm not sure if it's for you to read, but I like the title.
Somebody in chat says, YC10 in chat says, you can make a religion out of this.
No, don't.
Yeah.
No, I think it's, I think some of it too is just like you can live sheltered for so long and then all of a sudden you experience like, a different role. Like, I think that's probably what BDSM is. Like, I'm not into BDSM myself, but I would assume it's something along the lines of like you experience the most physical thing that you could possibly experience that's like just pure pleasure, basically, and that turns into that person's religion. I could get that.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
It's not too bad.
All right.
Right.
I don't know. Do we want to? What do you guys want to do? You guys want to go on a break or just skip straight into this game review?
I think we should probably take a break just as a way to reset the palate after something weighty.
Yeah, that was something crazy. That was crazy. The whole thing. Okay. Let me see. So I have a track. It's by a guy named Jeremy Blake, and he's a disgusting snap. But he makes amazing music. He runs a YouTube channel called Red Means Recording. You might have heard of it. And this is off of his new album, in quotes. It's not even really an album. It's actually free YouTube royalty-free music that he got to release. It's pretty fun. guys are listening to FurCast. We got kind of a cool thing coming up next. First of all, shout out to Jeremy Blake for that track. It is in the YouTube library. You can download it for free, and you can use it for free, which is pretty awesome. But we've got kind of an interesting thing coming up here. So who found this? I believe it was you, Gaia, right?
No, was it you? No. I only got this emulator working.
It wasn't
you
me.
showed it to me earlier. Like you, I think it must have been you, Paradox.
Maybe it was me. Maybe I found it. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I saw it in it. And I had an article for it.
Right,
and then you ended up finding the game. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, this is a game called Wolf, and it's for DOS. And so we have set up a DOS emulator, and we're actually going to play it on our live video stream. For audio, I guess we'll try to describe what's going on, and there are sound effects.
Right.
But in the meantime, do we want to read what this is about?
Sure.
Isn't there a tagline or something somewhere? Actually, you know what I could do is I could pull it up.
Yeah, the description on the Moby Game page
Yeah.
should be all right.
So I originally found it on this website, which is called the Obstrucatory, I think it's called. And it says, Wolf, you're a wolf. It's tough to be a wolf. They have lots of wolfy responsibilities. They hunt for food, they keep after their pack. Humans kill them for sport. In the vast hostile wilderness, that's enough to worry about. The game Wolf puts you into the lives of individual wolves with their own names and histories, trying best to survive. And they have this whole description of all the stuff that goes on. There's also some fun trivia, and there's also a link that says translated for wolves. So I'll just click that and show that in the video feed for everybody. Translated for wolves there.
Can you go back down to the bottom?
What?
Trivia. Thanks to a funny bug, your wolf can become bulletproof. When shot by a hunter, your wolf flails on the ground before dying. If you press the bark key while it's happening, the wolf will get back up and keep walking like nothing ever happened.
So I believe this game was released
So your barks deflect bullets.
This game was released in 1994. And we also got a Moby Games link, which talks a little bit more about it and gives a little bit more information, including some screenshots and everything. That's a picture of the CD.
It's pleasingly simple. I really like it.
I really like that. Look at that.
It's a white disc with the organization who published the game's logo up in the upper right-hand corner of the disc. The corner, it's a circle.
Yeah.
And then at the bottom center, it says Wolf in a typeface that looks like could be scratched by claws.
Yeah.
I like the upright corner of the disc.
What corner?
I'm just stay upright. The upright corner of the disc.
So, all right, we're gonna do this? I think we're gonna do it. Let's I don't know. Oh, that's a weird DC offset thing going on. Hopefully that doesn't stay that way. What is that coming from?
What?
I'm assuming it's coming from this. Oh yeah.
Is it the emulator?
Let's close the. Oh wait. Okay. So now it's not there. Oh, now it's there again.
It might legitimately be the Sound Blaster emulation.
It is. I think it is the Sound Blaster emulator because it's all digital.
Yeah.
We have a digital card in this. Yeah, it is literally sending an offset waveform. Okay, so before we switch to this, let's sound buffer length, output level normal. I could filter it.
I could try. Yeah, if I had more time, I could have made this work a lot better.
It's all good. How about this? You know, I'm just gonna add an EQ. Hold on.
Well, Guy, isn't it emulating a 486 or something?
Yeah, 486 DX2 at the moment. That's specifically.
Yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah. Yep, my EQ is going nuts over it. So let's do a nice sharp cutoff at around 50 hertz.
All right.
And we'll just leave it there. And let's see how that's looking.
While you're loading that up, can I just say that someone made an Amazon Alexa into a mistress?
That's pretty great.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to enable sound.
And the name of the company is Deviant Designs. And they
love it.
And they made a fucking pair of handcuffs that is a puzzle.
That's great. Oh my god.
It's one of those puzzles.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that someone came up with this.
You were loading up Wolf. I just really want you to, because we're at BDSM stuff. This is
Yeah, I got to load this up. All right, so I'm going to enable audio in a couple seconds. Here we go. Hooray, we don't have any crazy DC offset. Okay, so we didn't destroy anybody's speakers. All right, so we're just going to do a hard reset.
Folks, his description was, it's like Jigsaw decided not to kill people, but instead inflict mild sexual torture on them.
RCS Tiger in the chat says, Alexa, berate me.
Oh my god.
If I just set off any one smart home device, I will laugh very hard.
Yeah. All right, here we go. And we're going to hard reset.
Alexa, add big black dick to your shopping list.
I love how we got the PC beep out of this emulator. Oh man, this is great. Let's see, we're booting up DOS here on our live video stream.
I apologize if I misconfigured this.
Okay, so we're going to first CD to Wolf. And then we need to... Oh god, that's a lot of files.
Yeah.
We're just going to run...
Just Wolf.
Wolf. There we go. Wow. Really great. That is quintessential, badly resampled wolf howl.
So for audio listeners, there's 2 wolves laying on the ground.
Oh, the polygons!
Wow, this is intense animation here.
Yeah.
Especially for a DOS game.
Yeah. Wow, it's gonna like...
They're zooming through a field of trees, and then the camera zooms up to show the hills in the shape of the word wolf.
And then there's a video that plays way too... Why does this happen?
Yeah, okay, so I'm using
in the mic. Yep.
Yep. I have this set up to emulate a 486 DX2 at 66 megahertz, and I believe that is much faster than this game was designed to run on. I don't think it was coded very well.
So it runs the video at the wrong speed?
Yeah, the video player certainly for it.
So, okay, so here we are. So we got intro, play scenario, play simulation about wolves.
This is just like a database that has like talks about wolves.
Is that literally it? Like, let's do about wolves.
The mouse can navigate. Oh, the mouse doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A wolf Pokedex, if you will.
So that'll talk about the ears.
Oh my god. Let's see. So I had to do the paw to get back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can like select a different things on the screen, and
I feel like the paw prints are back. Is that right? Am I?
Yeah. Paw prints might be back. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know my gaming.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
So let's see. What should we do? Should we just watch demo or?
Watch the demo first. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna watch the demo. I love how it barks whenever you select anything.
I kind of want to go through all the wolf names like real quick then, because some of them are kind of funny.
It's loading, guys.
Yep.
Oh, lovely Foley in the background.
Red tail.
Use the F1 key for help on keyboard commands.
Press any key. I can't find
Okay,
any
S
key.
is C, E is eat, I is sit, B is bark.
We can go through that.
We can go through that a little bit.
Just press spacebar to use icons. Press the any key.
Oh, and then it goes into. Oh my god, I love this. Like a little like stat screen of wolves, sex, female, name. Oh, I couldn't read the name.
Gray tips.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to play this. I'm gonna skip the demo.
Okay. So that should just, yeah.
So all right, so here we go. So play scenario.
Yeah.
Play scenario. There's play simulation and play scenario.
The scenario will be more structured. As
Play simulation.
All right, let's play simulation.
This will, you'll.
Okay.
You can.
All right, guys, are we gonna do Arctic timber or plains?
Arctic wolf, a timber wolf, or a plains wolf?
Let's do timber. I like.
You're a
timber.
plains wolf.
Okay. There's. Are we selecting different levels?
I just selected random last time.
Okay. Let's do the one with the little small world.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a paw forward and backward.
So you can choose your world size. You could choose the daytime. You choose the level of the playing field.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So it like moves over. Okay. So let's do that one. Small world, and then how do I select? Green, maybe?
Right.
All right.
Okay.
We're a wolf named Rumor.
We can scroll through these names if you. Yeah, there we go. Use
Okay.
those. So enter when those selected. Okay.
Miss Silverback. Cloud Song. I actually really like that. Drift Howl.
That's
CJ.
Drift
Drift Howl.
That's CJ right there.
Yeah.
See, Sunspot. Wind. Bark Far.
Okay, best thing is Bark Far.
Bark Far.
There's
Wilder.
Naomi Wilder.
Leaf Ball. Shadow. Silence. Changeling.
Yeah.
Aurora. Ballet.
Bell.
Thunder Howl.
It was Bell.
It was Bell.
Ballet.
Whatever. Steadfast, Windsong, Rumor.
And
okay.
that's it, yeah,
so that's it.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. We're gonna do.
Was it Long Howl? No, it was the other one.
Barkfar.
Barkfar.
All right. How many?
No, you're being Barkfar.
Wait, guys, how many wolf packs do I want? I don't know.
Looks like 1 through 5.
1 through 5.
Those are opposing wolf packs. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't want 5. They're
okay.
gonna rip you apart.
Let's do.
Just
one.
2. Or
We'll do
okay.
1. Okay.
That's just,
and then
simulation.
are we gonna be a long tail? Let's see, no.
No, you're gonna be Barkfar because Barkfar is the best name here. Because you're
Barkfar?
you're Barkfar.
Okay. Let's see. Draco Loose. Oh, there's new names. Muzzle Lad.
Muzzle Lad.
Muzzle.
I don't know. Between Barkfar and Muzzle Lad, I'm pretty.
Tundra.
Nimrod.
Thunderpaw. Longtail. Aries. Surge. Lightfall.
Mike.
Okay, what is the next one?
I'm definitely doing Mike.
Mike.
No, I'm sold.
Okay.
I'm sold.
I just want to know what the next one is because we had Naomi Wilder before, and I'm pretty sure that's
Fast
Easter egg of
Howl.
some variety.
Stalker. No, I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah,
Mike.
Just Mike.
Okay. Let's see. So let's just go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
All right. So my name is Mike. I'm a sex male. Age 1 year 7 months. Okay. Individual wolf data. My pack is apparently orange. And it doesn't say what individual wolf data. Let's see. Oh no. So that's that. Okay.
Yeah.
So prey killed. Moose 1, deer 1, elk 1, beaver 1, rabbit 2. This is a really realistic game, guys. Okay. Do I need to tab maybe? No. I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, looks like this is the data screen for the wolf.
Oh, individual wolf data. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is back. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I got to do. I got to go down to the
Right.
green. Okay, so here we go. All right, loading.
Okay.
Here we go. Mike.
I'm Barkfar Muzzle Lad, but you can call me Mike.
All right.
Okay, he's running. I don't know what to.
Oh, he's not stopping.
Oh,
He's not stopping.
Oh, it's a mouse thing.
Yeah,
Shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, is it
Okay,
ready to...
you know what? We'll have to go back and remove it from the auto exec.
Do you want to challenge? I don't know, guys. Do I? Oh, I'm an Omega right now. Shit. Oh, no, wait. There's a Silverback. Okay.
Oh.
And do I want to challenge? Yes. Okay. There is some controversy as to whether wolves see in color or black and white. Regardless, it is unlikely they see various hues of the spectrum as humans see them because the physical makeup of the eye is different.
They're just random factoids. That's
Random
the place we
factoids.
can- Yeah.
Okay, what am I doing
It
here?
is like Pokemon.
This is literally
Battle Wolf.
This is fucking wolf Pokemon. Okay, I don't know what I'm selecting. Oh, tail up. Oh no, I don't want. That's not what I meant. Shit.
I think you won.
I think I won. Oh, I won that. I literally just aimed my tail out. All right, so let's do.
We should disable the mouse. I'm sorry I enabled that.
I can bark. I'm barking. I'm just going around barking at things. Oh, there's water here. This is great.
Oh, the background noise changed.
Because you're near water.
Oh, I see. I can right click to do stop something.
Yeah, we should have just had this in keyboard mode.
Oh, I can run through the water. This is cool. I like this game. Oh, I did something. I don't know what I did.
Probably triggered a loading screen.
Yeah, actually, possibly. Although F1, I think, is what you want to check like the key.
Oh, you know what it is? I think I
controls.
just disabled the mouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
so now I have these little arrow
Perfect.
keys. This
Okay,
is cool looking.
that's the way it should be then. Okay.
Yeah.
For now.
But how do I get keyboard help up, I wonder?
I think that was
F1.
F1. I think that was
F1. Here we go.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we can drink, sleep, dig up, jump to wolf, scent mark. Oh, I want a
Jump
scent
to
mark.
wolf.
Oh, I want a scent mark. It's a C. You can literally just pee on shit. Fucking amazing. Autoplay.
Okay.
F2 cursor. Okay.
What's M? What's your map?
What's map location?
Okay.
Okay.
You can skip, I guess.
Yeah.
Teleporting wolves. Oh, fucking eagle!
Oh, I can sit. You can sit in different directions. I like this game.
I wonder how long it took to write the different directions of sitting.
Yeah, some person was like, the wolf's got to sit. This is really realistic.
Yeah.
I don't know where are all the wolves? I think I'm too far. I'm too far away from them. Let's run into this tree.
Well, the arrow's turning red in like different colors. Like, so if you go back the other way, like I feel like
That's
no,
just how far.
Speed
Oh,
indicator. Your speed. Okay.
Oh, okay. And actually, didn't you? There was just one pack, and how many wolves did you select? Just one, or
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Because you can select the number of wolves on the screen.
Let's see, there's also F2. Ooh. Okay, there's sounds coming from that way, so I'm assuming that means...
You should probably go towards the prey. Not to run away from it. You're supposed to be... There's a deer.
Oh, look,
eat that fucking deer.
Okay.
Eat that fucking deer!
All right, hold on. Hold on, we gotta pause really quick. So, eat, right? Is it gonna be eat? I think it is. Drop, carry, smell. Oh, I can smell things. Eat and carry. All right, let's
No, eat.
Jump to wolf. Yeah, I think it's E. All right, so here we go. All right, we're gonna. Oh, it's running.
Oh, no, you scared it.
Shit! It's running way faster than I can. I can't arrow key any faster.
Yeah, because you didn't sneak. You're a bad wolf.
Is there a sneak? Man?
Is there a sneak?
Yeah, you slowly go. Like it's.
Oh,
it's
right.
Basic gaming. You don't run full speed. You have to like sneak up close and then run.
Ready to hit the key. Okay. Here we go. I don't know. Where should we go?
Eat that America.
Actually, you would press the I think because that's like the hearing button.
There's a rabbit. There's a rabbit. Kill the rabbit. Damn it! You missed the rabbit.
I did miss the rabbit. I'm not a fox.
Well, you're doing a bad wolf.
Okay. So it's. Okay, so it's left. Wow, no wonder wolves are going extinct. This game is really fucking hard. Just trying to arrow key around here.
Yeah. Oh, that's just a tree.
Maybe you should sniff.
Yeah, let's sniff things.
What does that do?
Yeah, let's try. Let's do that. So
smell, nose, N.
Smell, N.
Reminds me of Cabela's Big Game Hunter.
Oh wow! Look at this.
Okay.
There's a carcass down that way.
Carcass
and,
down.
And many rabbits.
And many rabbits, yeah.
Oh, there's a carcass right there.
Remember, bunnies are friends, not food.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna eat it.
Or it's a live bear. I'm not sure. It's one of the others. It's a sleeping bear or it's a carcass. Or, is that the Grim Reaper? That looks like the Grim Reaper right there.
Oh, I think it's turning into nighttime here.
Yeah, definitely.
It might just be a bush. I think it's just a bush.
Yeah,
They look like bears.
It's hard to pack hunt with no pack.
Because what I was wondering is the audio symbols are showing up, but it looks like down is something. So let's just go down.
I think that down is the water, and then the side that the audio symbol shows up on is where the source of the sound is.
Maybe.
Okay. This game is like really big. Like, oh,
considering, yeah.
Oh, there's some bones. Want to choose some bones? It's bone soup right there.
I'm surprised this is a DOS game. It seems fairly complicated.
Yeah.
Weren't a lot of DOS games really complicated, actually?
Well, potentially.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big level, to be fair.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. We need some help here. Oh, that's Howl.
You need help being a wolf?
Yeah, I'm howling now. Okay.
Yeah, the sound symbol's on a different side.
Yeah, the different areas. Okay. That's pretty cool. So you can tell where your pack is by howling to them. Okay. Here, let's do H. Okay.
Okay.
So there definitely seems to be stuff this way. So let's go this way. So we're just kind of running right now in a field, hoping to maybe find something useful. It's fun. I love running in fields. It's great.
That's one of the best parts about being a wolf. Running on trails is nice too.
There's a squirrel in that tree.
Oh. Is there a jump command?
Yeah.
A jump command?
Like,
yeah.
Or if you can like try
J, jump to wolf.
Right.
Oh yeah. I'm pressing J, nothing's happening.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh wait, oh, I saw something. I'm very careful. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, sneak. You gotta sneak. There you go. There you go. Now you're wolfing right.
Oh, yep.
Shit.
Yeah, that was a deer. Scared it.
Where is it?
I think it might just like disappear after.
Yeah, it probably just de-renders.
Yeah.
There's not enough RAM for that.
Yeah.
There's also sit. What does that do? Oh, maybe if you're running, you can just hit I. Oh, it doesn't do anything. I don't know. There's also A for autoplay.
Okay. Okay. Yep. It's nighttime. Okay.
Oh, it literally just plays itself.
Yeah, so like kind of like the demo, except
like Sims.
Where'd he go?
Just leave.
Oh wait, I think you have to follow him maybe with like the cursors then.
Your wolf escaped.
Oh.
Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna autoplay here, and we'll try to follow him.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. Okay.
Oh, he's drinking.
thirsty.
He's
Yeah.
thirsty. And now he's just lying by the water.
I think he went to sleep.
Wow, this is great.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Or he died.
Too long.
Didn't eat in enough time.
It's all that cocaine in the water.
Oh, wait. Oh, wow, he's running. Holy shit.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he's up there. Wow.
Can barely follow him. Holy
Wow.
shit, he's running.
You lost your wolf. You lost yourself.
Where you going, Mike?
Mike!
Damn it, Mike!
Come back here, Mike!
What if everything in the game was like way up here and we were never gonna find it?
This is why you should have played Barkfar. Mike's a dick.
Okay,
Mike
this is
only
pissing me
runs
off.
straight.
The camera fucking runs.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh no! Mike's getting away!
Oh.
You lost Mike!
There he is.
Oh, wait.
There he is. The
Okay.
camera, he runs either faster or slower than the camera, which is really aggravating. Where are you going, Mike?
I don't know.
Jesus
He's just
Christ.
running around. Autoplay.
This is like The Sims, but with wolves.
I'm just like furiously tapping
Yeah.
the keys to try to. Fucking. God damn it, Mike!
Mike's like, stop fucking following me!
You should go back and like put more wolves in.
Where did he go?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is! Oh, shit! Mike's to the right!
Oh, I hit J. I don't know what it's gonna do. It's loading now.
Oh, jump to wolf. Ah!
Oh, so if we lose
J is jump to wolf. Like, not jump.
Okay.
It's reposition the
It
camera.
repositions the camera to wolf.
You have to keep
That
pressing
makes more
J.
sense.
Oh, he's peeing. No,
Come on, Mike. That wasn't even a tree.
There should be more wolves.
Maybe Mike is the lone wolf.
Yeah, like where's like.
Again, you don't like. Did you? You could have only added one wolf, although there were other packs. No.
I don't think so.
You had them before.
Let's hit F1. Let's see.
Okay.
Space commands. Oh, endurance.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, health.
The stats.
Oh, that health selecting them doesn't do anything. I don't know. Options. Save as.
Someone said Mike pause.
Mike knows he's got drones following him.
Damn it, it's really hard to fucking control this camera.
You know, one of the other features of this game is that you can be hunted by hunters in a helicopter. So I guess that is kind of like drones following you.
Yeah, all right, what do you say we quit back to the menu? Do we really want to quit the game?
No.
And we'll just watch the demo for a little bit.
Yeah.
Aw, they're cuddling.
Aw. It's got like cute, really low resolution JPEG images.
Yeah,
that
and they're literally on the just pictures on the disc as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing Red Tail.
All right, it'll go over the commands.
There's also a game called Lion, which was the sequel to this game.
Press the spacebar to use icons.
Okay, that's what I should have done.
No, you can like access your wolf pack and like do things.
They all have their own little health bars.
Yeah.
Use a combination of senses to locate prey.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. There's some. Looks like a moose.
Currently.
Oh my god! It plays a little animation
Yeah.
of them chasing.
Moose has challenged elk to a battle.
I made the mistake when we were talking about earlier. This is DeSophos.
Oh no.
That wasn't for your arms. That's for your legs.
Oh,
that's extra hard.
Wow, look at this animation. Holy shit, this is violent. Oh, moves to 6 now instead of 5.
Let's wait until you see him eat.
They got him. Oh, and then they like go and eat. Oh.
In order.
Oh, and then they each take turns eating.
Yeah.
In order. Wow. This game is unrealistic. Perhaps the favorite prey of wolves is moose, and these animals can be very big. An average male moose weighs over 1,000 pounds. Oh,
that's too fast to read it. Yep.
This game.
Pharaoh's adding some
Yeah,
foley to this.
that's
It's
good.
not all the 8-bit sounds.
Yeah.
That's why it sounds so wet.
Actually, I think this is technically a Sound Blaster 16 playing this.
Oh, he's digging.
Yeah.
He buried the meat in a hole.
Wow, that's what wolves do.
Okay. You'll see. I think the
Especially to
helicopter was
foxes.
I can't believe that somebody like rendered my life in an 8-bit game.
Where are the foxes, though?
There is like a fox entry in like the information page.
There was, yeah, because you can go through the database and like talk. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Water.
Excuse me, my kind should be in the same forest.
Yeah, I don't see anything in this game about dominating foxes. Oh, he's drinking.
They're all drinking.
This game is cool. I'm glad we tried
Defend
it.
against challenges from wolves in his pack.
Oh, that's what that was before. Okay.
Oh, they like challenge your
Each
status.
other. Yeah, they challenge each other. Yeah.
Huh.
Right.
Oh, so now another wolf's coming along, and they're gonna.
Right.
Wolf
factoids.
signals wolf stand straight up so it can catch sounds made by other animals at all times. Oh, okay.
This helps the wolf catch prey.
And that's it.
All right.
They just growl at each other.
They just growl
There's
at
a
each other.
helicopter, I think, at some point. That's a thing.
I'm surprised how well this is playing, though.
Yeah.
And this little DOS emulator that we got.
Avoid attacks from hunters. Yeah, here's the helicopter.
Wow, that.
Oh, yeah.
And you just have to run from it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the pained sound that you heard a couple seconds ago was another wolf being shot.
Unfortunately.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
And like, it's just a brown lump of pixels, but it still looks sad.
Yeah.
Aw.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, that was fun.
That was Wolf for DOS.
Yeah.
And there's a little exit screen. Let's see
Yeah.
Wolf.
That's cute.
Yeah.
He does a little malem. On that
And
credits.
the credits pop up like with weird side flying in animation.
Yeah, very poor low frame rate side animations.
Ooh, that one spun.
Wow, it might have actually played more smoothly on a real machine.
Possibly,
No,
because the thing with PCM is that it's supposed to be accurate. Although I'd have to test it on one of my actual machines and find out.
yeah, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah. But I don't think you have any. You don't have any of those around.
No, I don't. Yeah, there you
Special thanks to Scott Wolf. I wonder if they interviewed an actual wolf for this.
Why did they have a wolf named Scott? They had a wolf named Mike, not Scott.
Yeah, Wolf Haven International to adopt a wolf called 1-800-GIVE-WOLF. Okay. Thanks for playing Wolf.
That's 1-800-GIVWOLF.
Yeah. So there we go. There's all the files in the game, which is a lot.
All right.
So yeah.
If you put, actually, you know what? If you put dir pipe
Does this
more,
thing have edit? Oh, this thing has edit.
Yep.
Yes.
You can try fox.txt and see what that one says. Although it doesn't
Oh
have.
shit! How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. There we go. Exit.
I usually do
exit.
Alt X. Yeah.
No. Okay, there we go.
Okay. So yeah, for example, dir pipe more. It'll you can page through the files.
Oh.
Oh wait, okay, it worked.
There we go.
So yeah.
Oh god, there's so many
Anyway.
things.
Yeah.
Bad command and find that. Well, there we go. Well, thank you
Okay.
for showing us that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bunch of work before the show to get that set
Yeah,
up.
again, I could've-
Thanks for getting that working, Gaia.
It could have been a lot nicer if I had more time, but that was okay.
It was pretty nice already.
It worked well enough.
Yeah, it did. All right, and I'll just disable the random filter I got going on.
As soon as I get home, I want to try and get the sound, the music to work, because there's supposed to be music as well as the sound.
So explain why you couldn't get the music to work, because it's pretty great hearing about it.
Yeah, because apparently, as far as I can tell, this game does not use extended memory or high memory.
Right.
So you need to fit it inside the 640 kilobytes that DOS is given. So basically, you need 600 kilobytes free to play the game with music and the sound effects.
Right.
And to do that, I would need to basically find smaller versions of the drivers that I needed to just clear up space in that memory.
Even in the emulator, you need to do this.
Yeah, well, because in this emulator, that's the thing. It's much more like an actual computer than DOSBox would have been.
Oh, okay.
It's designed to pretend to be running on the actual hardware,
correct.
as opposed to DOSBox, which is just make it work.
And the thing is, DOSBox does have a thing where you can specify a CPU, but it doesn't do it very well, in my experience, in actually emulating the hardware. Anyway.
There we go. And I mean, it's right, because the kernel can only handle so much memory and
other things at the time. So it's basically, I'm going to try and get it to work. Because another thing is, this was in 1994. I kind of want to know what the sounds on the CD sound like, because this was at the time where, they put a game on a CD, and it's shit, we have 500 megabytes of extra space. What are we going to do with it?
Yeah, right.
So they put some kind of music on it, and they would play that with the deluxe edition, which is this was Wolf Deluxe Edition, by the way, not the version that came on floppies.
There we go. And also, I mean, we have a link to the Moby Games page and everything.
Correct.
Where did you find a copy of this?
Actually, I was very happy to see that the image for this game is actually just on archive.org, as a lot of DOS games are nowadays. So,
okay.
Yeah, if you can just look that up, it's fairly easy to find.
Pretty sweet. All right. Well, it was fun. We have been going for 2 hours and 47 minutes. We say we call it a night.
Okay.
That'll be good.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, that was a totally a fun, unique thing to do, just to joke around and have fun. I've been your host, Paradox the Red Wolf.
I've been your fabulous Blue Foxes, Pharaoh.
Oh, I've been your return guest, Gaia.
And I've been your first-time guest, Wolf Sophos.
So how is it being in the studio finally for the first time?
Pharaoh's a lot more crazy than I expected in person, but it is awesome to be in the studio.
Glad you enjoyed. Crazy in what way, though?
I don't think there's a better adjective than just the word Pharaoh, because he is a very unique personality.
There you go. And the studio and everything. How do you like the studio, the new studio that we built?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, it's good.
I'm amazed.
Thank you, by the way,
for broadcast equipment in the attic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we had to carry all of it up 3 flights of stairs, including the couch in the lounge. Yeah.
Did you see my the $150 studio camera that we should probably get?
Oh, you mean the lens? It's just a lens. I don't think that was a camera.
Yeah. That's full.
Was it?
It's the monitor screen on the one side.
Oh.
And
I didn't know that. I thought it was just a lens for the camera.
No, it's a full video camera.
Oh, we'll take a look at it.
Channel 4.
Yeah. Super old analog 70s camera.
It's got the RGB buttons and then calibration knob. It's negative G for I think.
It'd probably take a crap ton of equipment to even be able to use it. You have to friggin' frame sync it to a switcher.
We can put it over there and then get a custom decal that says FurCast News or something like that.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you, Gaia, for all of the for all the work getting that DOS game to work.
I was happy to make it work. I could have, if I had more time, I could have made it better, but it worked.
It's all good. It worked.
It works well enough.
And thank you, Sophos, for all of the work that you put into helping the shows run, all the bots and scripts and everything.
Hey, it's fun. It's totally worth it. This is amazing.
And Pharaoh, I'm still pissed at you for buying us these chairs. I feel so this is normally where I'm up at, and it feels weird to be
just
this
put
low.
some pillows on the chair instead of the pillows.
Yeah, but that's bad for your back.
Yeah.
We just gotta extend the bottoms.
Yeah.
To increase their upward mobility.
If they even do extend.
If they even do.
You just have to put it on in stilts on all the legs.
No tall foxes.
That'll go great.
Yeah, no tall foxes.
Yeah, hashtag no tall foxes. Anyway, next week we're off. I'm going to be going with a bunch of furries to Cedar Point, so I'm not going to be here. The week after that, I believe we'll be here, and Canine Keys will be visiting as well. Nice. So no show next week, and I think that's pretty much it. Thanks to everybody who supports us on Patreon. Thanks to Alkaline Nightclaw and Mackie for coming on as well. We'll see you guys soon.
Broadcasting Network.